Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing mics. Getting ready to go live here. We are in the middle of the JV boys game here at legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium. The Eunice JV team has a current score of 28, Loving at 37. So the JV boys are down a little bit. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner tonight, Rosendo Caballero and the Thumb, Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, fellas.
Hello, sir. How you doing this afternoon or this evening? A little windy, huh?
Yes, it is.
Windy. This is called the Windy City now.
For sure.
Man. I think we're better than the Bears, bud. We're way better than the Bears.
Way better than the Bears. I
think maybe the three bad news Bears.
The bad news Bears. We are definitely the bad news Bears in some's eyes for sure. Like I said, we're just testing mics, getting ready to go live, trying to adjust the mic sound, make sure it sounds all right.
Don't get excited, kind of melatonin.
Yeah, typically it's me that gets overly excited, and then it starts cutting in and out. So, so we're testing mics, getting ready to go live. We'll talk a little bit through this JV game and try to pay attention to our sound.
Can, right?
And, yeah, I'm going to step off a little bit. I'll let you two continue just so I can listen, see how we sound. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
So what do you think, Charlie?
I think this JV game is
Ooh, and he got blocked as he goes up for a shot.
Don't be
the Loving player went up and blocked the Eunice player. We have no names for these kids, but the Eunice player just got blocked.
We're not going to get real excited about the Eunice player getting blocked.
Man, I get excited about a block any day. Oh, and he got fouled.
That was a good block. And
number 20 fouls number 11 from Loving. I think that's Amadeira's kid.
You pretty sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so we're down by
quite a bit. The score is 37-28.
We're down by 9. How to do some quick math?
Quick math. Oh, we got a little foul over here down on the bottom. I don't know how come or why. Number 32 from
the JV boys are wrapping up. The girls just came in the gym. I don't know if they won or lost. I haven't heard.
Lean over and ask them, did y'all win or lose? What does that mean?
They wasn't smiling real big when they come in, so I don't know.
They're probably tired.
Yeah, maybe tired.
Oh, watch out now, Coop. No need you to walk out there, bud.
So we got our mayor, and he's collecting somebody else to get in my way.
Another ref there.
Uh-huh.
So Charlie's finally back with us. He was out for a couple of days.
No. Yeah, I was down and out.
Down and out.
Days. I'm up and in now.
Talking about down and out, man. You know Apollo Creed died today? The one that played Apollo Creed?
Sure didn't.
Did you see that? And somebody's telling me today at work.
No.
I told him Apollo Creed died a long time ago. He goes, no, dummy. The one that played in the movie. Like, oh.
Not the real Apollo
Not the real.
Creed.
Like, dude, he lived for a long time. Yeah, defense by Coop. Kid drives in, hands it off to number 4. Double dribble. So he walks, they said.
He walked into that double dribble.
And he walked into that double dribble. I can barely hear myself. They're throwing in the number 20, Amadeira's. Amadeira's gets it, goes to the right side of the court. Here in the last quarter, 57 seconds left. The score is 37-28 in favor of the Falcons. The Loving Falcons, that is.
And here's the girls. You can see them kind of over in the corner. They're getting ready to run onto the court as soon as this game's over.
The varsity girls for the Eunice Cardinals. This is a district game, if I'm not mistaken, right, ladies?
Yes, this is district.
This is district. So Charlie's going to do a great job on zooming in and zooming out and getting good plays out there.
Zoom.
He's a zooming special.
I was watching the game the other day.
That was great camera footage, wasn't it?
And the JV game, the camera was sitting there, and I was watching them. I see them run by one way, and then they run back by the other way.
It got stuck, man. I forgot to grease that little thing that goes round and round.
No, that wasn't you. It was a different game.
It was a different game. So he rattles that one in, making the score 29. So Eunice making a comeback.
Got it down to 8, but I think we're going to run out of time before we before they run out of lead.
You reckon he's going to hold it for like 5 seconds?
He just says, I'm going to stand here.
Yep, little cross move drives towards the basket. The ball stolen by the Eunice Cardinals, and number 3 brings it back over. And it does a little dump pass to number 20 as he walks, shoots it up, misses.
Oh.
And it's rebound.
And foul.
Foul/rebound.
And that's a 5th, so we'll get a double shot.
Is that how that works nowadays?
2 shots.
2-2.
A double shot. That doesn't sound right, really.
That don't sound right?
A double shot? No. Make it a double.
So thank you. Double. You ever had a double shot?
Once or twice.
Back then when you're in the Navy?
back in the day.
Yeah, he had a shot of penicillin in one arm and
A shot of vitamin B12.
that's right, in the other arm.
Yeah.
With one of those guns that they give you back in the Navy, where they just lined you up in your chonies.
Yeah,
and
they line us up and bam, bam, bam.
Throw some lime on you, make sure you ain't got nothing on you.
That's right. Yeah, so I've been adjusting the mics. I think this sounds a little better. It was a little high at the beginning, kind of crackling and whatnot.
Yeah, I got text that said we're good, so we'll see. Stays that way.
Fantastic. So
He gonna just hold it.
this game's going to end here. The score 31-37, unless we end up with a foul right here. Uh-oh, we're going to have a score at the end. Yes, we do. So that is going to do it. JV Cardinals 33, the JV Loving Falcons 37. Loving gets the 4-point win.
Boys turned it into a 4-point, though. I mean, they were down by 10 or 12
Yeah, it was-
earlier, so that's pretty not bad.
Yeah, for
Eunice
sure.
made a comeback just a little too late, right?
You can't call it a comeback.
No.
They've been there for years. But, so,
I knew you were going to say that.
So
It worked
anyway,
out just fine.
we're getting ready to go live. We're going to turn on some music, not real music, but our sponsors. We're going to turn on a word from our sponsors just to give one last listen. We'll be back here shortly, ready to go live with our broadcast as your Eunice Cardinals are hosting the Loving Falcons in a District 4 2A matchup. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners tonight, the Thumb, Charlie. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. We're ready for some more basketball here.
It's hoops time.
Hoops
it's district
time.
hoops time. And, of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Bernie Mac, a.k.a. Rosendo Cabrera.
Bernie.
Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all tonight? You ready for some nice basketball?
Man, it is a beautiful, beautiful night for hoops here at the legendary Joe Langston Gymnasium. It's an exciting one. We are back, and it's another big district matchup here in Eunice as the 8-10 Lady Cardinals will host the 3-13 Lady Falcons of Loving. Eunice is 1-1 in district with a win over Hagerman and a loss to Tatum, while Loving is 0-1 in district with a 60-plus point loss to Tatum.
Wow.
Eunice is led by junior Alina Rodriguez, who is inching toward that 1,000 point mark for her career. She currently has 955 points in the career, 45 points to go for 1,000. She is also Eunice's all-time leading three-point record holder in a game, in a season, and already in a career, and we are just in her junior year, another year to go. Alina is a special one. She's averaging nearly 20 points a game, despite every team we play focusing on shutting her down. She doesn't get many open looks anymore, but she's still putting up 20 points per game. This team has also seen some great performances by Kenna McBee this season. The junior guard handles the ball. She can attack off the dribble. She can shoot it from deep as well. McBee is averaging nearly 10 points per game. Junior Alondra Maureen recently had a 20-point game. She's a very hot, cold shooter. When she's hot, she can put big points on the board. When she's she can also handle the ball. She's handled it a lot this season. Maureen and McBee have been forced to handle the ball in that point guard duty as Chloe Jones has been out with that knee injury. Junior post Aubrey Haller's averaging nearly 5 points per game, and she is the bull in the china cabinet in the paint. She's kind of the Draymond Green of this Eunice team, despite having a nagging shoulder injury. She kind of keeps that keeps flaring up. She's rough and she's tough down low. She's an important part of this team. Every team needs a Draymond Green or a Dennis Rodman type of player down there, and that's kind of what she does for the Lady Cardinals. Freshman Kara Thompson has exploded onto the scene this year. The freshman is a defensive and rebounding machine. She's long, she's fast, she gives offensive fits with her quick hand. She averages about 5 points per game.
We got a fire in here?
Got a lot of firemen that just walked in, huh?
No, Charlie, you're just hot.
Gonna have to spray him with some water.
Spray
Put him
him
out. It's hot flashes.
My wife might have walked in. That might be
The Lady Cards are coached by Coach Gary Frazier. Loving enters tonight, having struggled through most of this season. The Lady Falcons have suffered 7 losses by more than 30 points, including a few by over 50 and a couple by 60 plus. This team does return most of last season's team that was a much more well-balanced team. That team was very competitive with Eunice last year, so it should be an interesting game as these two teams have not seen each other yet this year. It kind of depends on which Eunice team shows up tonight. If they're the team that comes out and plays like we know they can, knocks down open shots, it could be a long night for the Loving Falcons.
Yeah, I was just thinking if Elena gets hot, she might not be inching towards that goal.
Yes, she might be there.
She might be striding towards it.
If Loving is allowed to stick around in this game and keep it close, it could end up like the Hagerman matchup, where they ended up being close and in the game. So like I said, I think it depends on Eunice here. Rosendo, your thoughts?
I agree with you 100%. It depends what Eunice team shows up, and hopefully the great Eunice team shows up so we take care of business early and let this young lady get them points that she needs, because we need a victorious win here. We just need to go out, put the nail in the coffin, and call it a win early.
And for those of you that are sticking around here watching this game and then the boys' game, we talked about Alina Rodriguez and how close she is to that 1,000 point mark. I will tell you that I kind of keep numbers. I keep real good stats for the girls. I've got the girls' stats for the last several years. I can tell you what people's career points are, all that kind of stuff. I've stayed in contact with Marty Rodriguez. He and I compare numbers after every game. I go back and watch film and calculate everything. With the boys, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't have as good of numbers with them, and a lot of times they kind of hold their numbers close to their chest, I think afraid that somebody's going to use them to scout them. So a lot of times those numbers don't get posted. I reached out to Nick Thompson earlier this week, and I told Nick, I said, we're getting ready to recognize Alina for breaking that 1,000 point mark. I said, how close is Ashton? And he told me, he said, I don't know. I don't think he's very close. And I said, you know what? I've been doing some calculating. I think he's real close. I just don't know the exact numbers. I don't have every game since he was a freshman. You might check into it. And he reached back out to me a couple days later and said, you're right.
He's right there, too.
He's right there. So we're going to talk about that a little more before the boys' game. But Ashton Thompson is 8 points away from the 1,000 point mark, a very big mark. I've been looking, it's that time of year, teams from all over the state are recognizing their 1,000 point, plateau
Players.
movers, or those people that have scored 1,000. Gallup recognized one this week. ATC recognized one this week. The ones over in West Texas are doing it. You're seeing somebody pop up almost every day. I think it's important to recognize those kids that reach that plateau. I honestly wonder, I mean, this is just me being the hard-headed rascal that I am. I wonder how many 1,000-point scores that we've had in Eunice over the last 20, 30 years that never got recognized.
I imagine on some of the good years that we had, we haven't had a lot of good years, but we've had some really good years.
Well, one thing that we've had some good players.
Right.
And we've had, even in those what you might call bad years, I would call them bad years. Even in those bad years, we've had some players that put points on the board. I think of players like Isaiah Nichols.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm almost certain those guys had to have scored 1,000 in their career. No recognition, no anything. And so, like I said, there's numerous others. And so, anyway, I reached out to the Booster Club several weeks ago and said, Alina Rodriguez is going to reach that 1,000-point mark. Can we order a banner? Can we get some things? Can we recognize this young lady? And everybody overwhelmingly was like, absolutely, let's get it done. And so today we processed some stuff for Ashton as well. And so for those of you here, it is very likely that Ashton will reach that today. We'll be screaming and hollering up here. So congratulations to him. I got to be honest with you. I wonder how close Billy Blevins is, because I think he's got to be somewhere in that general vicinity. May not be. I don't know.
I thought he would be higher than Austin, but Ashton, I'm sorry, but
Ashton, I will say this, and I love Billy. I think Billy's a great young man. I think Ashton has been more consistent with high-scoring games. Billy will come out and score 35, 40 points in a game, and then the next two he might have 6, 8, for a couple, and then he'll have another 25, 30-point game, and then he'll have a 6-point game, and then he'll have another, and so
it's back and forth,
Ashton's just always floated around that 15, 20-point mark for 4 straight years. But I would love to see Billy's numbers. I don't have them. I've asked him for them. He said he was going to try to get them for me so that we can make sure we recognize him if he's there. Anyone else? I know that there's lots of families out there listening. If you think your kid's close, ask your coach. See if they can calculate that stuff, because most of these coaches have some sort of book that they keep.
But they don't always post them anywhere.
It's like I always tell people it's like nuclear, the codes to the nuclear weapons. They got to keep them things secret so that nobody knows.
In the black suitcase.
You got to have 2 keys to get to them.
There's always been 2 types of coaches and mentalities out there, and I'm not saying either one of them's right, wrong, or different. One of them is we need to recognize these kids and glorify them for the things that they do every single game, and one of them, and there's some very successful coaches that are this way, one of them is let's hold all those numbers as close as we can, because we don't want it to impact the team, and the team, we don't want people to start thinking about their individual stats and not worry about the team success.
Right.
And I get it. I get that mentality. I just, I'm telling you, I feel like how many kids from Eunice over the last 20, 25 years broke that 1,000 mark and never got recognized. we recognize those stats in football. You know, this year, if you noticed, the Melanson kid was recognized nationally because of stats and because they were tracking that stuff on Max Preps and through that. We have that same ability to enter the stuff, and I know there's teams that don't. Hobbs often does not enter their stuff in Max Preps, but what they do is they have their own tracking mechanism that they keep up with that, and you can walk over. I know the guy that they call the Hobbs Eagle historian. I just saw him this week, and he can spit those numbers out to you verbatim. He keeps whatever you call it, like a program on his computer where he's got them all forever. And so if we have something like that, I'm okay with us not publicizing it, but we need
But it's
something.
recognized. It's
We
not publicized,
need
but it's
something.
recognized.
Yes.
It's a shot in the arm to the kids for doing a good job for achievements and things
You know, we
like that.
recognize a kid when he makes 100 on his spelling test or on his science test.
Or qualifies to go to the spelling bee.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, it looks like we're getting ready to do the national anthem, introduce teams. With that said, we'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy support services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. My apologies, they mixed it up on us. They threw us a curveball down at the desk. They decided to intro the players before they did the national anthem, so we were sitting here expecting the national anthem. The group up here was all standing with their hand on their chest, and then they started introing people. So,
I think Rosendo started singing.
I'm applauding.
yeah,
He was singing or something.
I was stretching out already, standing in that salute.
yeah. So
What did we miss?
I'm not sure what we're doing. This kind of sounds interesting. All right, yeah, so they're introing the Eunice Cardinals now, the Eunice Lady Cardinals, and they are introducing them. I'll run down the roster. Aaliyah Garcia, number 1. Number 2, Alondra Maureen. Number 5, Lizzie Gaetan. Number 10, Michaela Pierce. Number 12, Kenna McBee. Number 14, Kara Thompson. Number 30, Aubrey Haller. Number 33, Alina Rodriguez. Number 50, Michelle Ostos. Jazzy Klaus, I also have added her to my little roster here, and I see Autumn Davis out there as well here today, and so that is the rundown.
It's a large crowd over there on the Eunice side and over on the Loving side.
You know, I will tell you that the Eunice crowds the last couple of games have been pretty good.
They've been pretty consistent.
You know, I heard Miss Davis mention that she's trying to get things a little more exciting and hyped up. I think if you'll do that, I've said it for years, this isn't nothing new. I've said if you'll do that, you'll get more people that'll come and watch your games. And not to mention, when you win, people show
come
up. And this year our boys are definitely winning. I think our girls are doing well. And so with both teams playing well, you got a good crowd.
And I want to see a couple of dunks by some of our kids tonight.
Yeah,
You missed one the other day.
Yeah, we did have
I watched
a
it.
close
attempt.
one.
I watched it. He almost did it.
Yeah, for sure.
He
For sure.
almost did it.
There's the Jacksons. We got the Jacksons in the house.
All right.
Coach Jackson's parents and kiddos and whatnot. So some good folks right there.
It's weird looking across a lot of black, and look over here, a bunch of black too on the stands, on the jersey uniforms, on the colors instead of red and black and red. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just a
No national anthem?
Yeah, I guess we're
gonna
not
play
doing
ball.
any national anthem.
We're gonna-
They had
we're gonna-
reached out to Charlie and said they were going to sing the national anthem
like
and
some
asked us
girls
to
were
film
gonna
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Well,
And
if it's going to be for the varsity game,
said
this
that's-
is.
that's what threw us off. Yeah, this is the varsity. Maybe they're
For
going to do it
the
for the
boys?
boys.
Maybe the boys. So
Who
the
knows?
girls are going to sing for the boys? Maybe?
I don't have any idea.
Is
And
it-
trust me,
all we know is game time,
with
boys.
this
Hey,
group,
let's
there
play
is
ball.
no telling. So here we go. Both teams are out there. Alina Rodriguez going to do the jumping. trying to see here. It looks like Brooklyn Rodriguez in the circle for Loving. There's the jump. Rodriguez from Loving wins the jump, and Eunice gets back on defense here. So Eunice looks like they're in kind of a pack line type defense, more of a man-to-man matchup.
More than a man-to-man matchup.
And a shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Kara Thompson. That young lady has been a rebounding machine lately, but stolen away by Loving. And here comes Loving back on the attack after the steal by Brooklyn Rodriguez from Loving. Loving with the ball. It'll take me a while to get the hang of their names. That's Montoya with the three. It's up, no good, but Rodriguez grabs the rebound down low. And on her
who are they going to give it to?
They're going to foul. They're going to call our Rodriguez with the foul on their Rodriguez.
At the very least, it was a jump ball, maybe.
I thought it was a jump ball too, but
that was some Rodriguez on Rodriguez crime right there.
I don't think that's legal, but we'll take it. So that's why he blew the whistle so quick, right?
That'll send Brooklyn Rodriguez to the free throw line. 7:28 here in quarter number one. Her first free throw is no good, and Charlie always says,
"The ball don't lie, buddy.
The ball don't lie."
Charlie does a lot of voodoo up here, man. We got to watch out with him. That evil laugh there.
So back to the line is Brooklyn Rodriguez. She steps in. She's ready. Her next one is up, and it is no good as well.
Got lane violation.
Lane violation on. They're going to call that on Loving. So it's going to be Eunice ball. Eunice to throw it in. Loving in the what looks like kind of a three-quarter. Now they're going to get in the full court pressure. They throw it near the top to Alina Rodriguez. She gives it back to Maureen. Maureen is going to travel. No call. Gets it over to Thompson. Thompson throws it down low to Haller. Kicks it back out to McBee. And McBee steps into a three. It goes off the rim. No good. Out of bounds. And it's going to be Loving ball.
Just for the viewers, Loving is in red. Eunice is in white. I'm not sure if you said that earlier.
Yeah, I did not. Yeah. The home team in basketball is opposite of football. They're always in white. The away team always in the dark color. So Loving in the red, black trim with white numbers. Rodriguez from Loving with the ball, guarded by Rodriguez of Eunice.
That's going to be a good matchup tonight.
They kick it back up top, and that name shows to be Cooper John. And swings into the hands of Montoya, who takes off around the left side. I thought she traveled, stolen away by Maureen. So here comes Maureen pushing it back, and then almost threw it away. You just got to settle down a little bit here. Rodriguez steps into a three, and it did not go. Rebounded by Kenna McBee. McBee with the ball, swings it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to McBee at the free throw line. She kicks it out to Maureen, who steps into a three, and she buries it.
I'll take that.
She buries it. Alondra Maureen with three off the Kenna McBee assist.
Beautiful job there by the young ladies passing that ball around.
Eunice stretching out a little extended pack line style defense. Loving working it around to the right side. Crossing over and going up the middle is Montoya. Her shot won't go. Battle for the rebound down low. Ball gets flipped out, ends up in the hands of Maureen. And that's Maureen. Back down to Rodriguez.
Nice
Rodriguez
pass,
with a beautiful pass to Haller, and Haller lays it in for two. Aubrey Haller for two off the Rodriguez assist.
She has a lot. She probably has much same amount of assists as she does points.
I concur. 5-0 is the score here. Eunice in control. Back the other way was Loving. Their shot is up and no good. Rebounded by McBee. That's her second rebound. Maureen over here in the corner gets trapped, flings it cross court to Thompson. Thompson drops it down low to Alina Rodriguez, and Alina lays it in for two.
Eunice is coming alive and moving a lot of ball movement there, making it easy to score.
5:20 remaining here in quarter number one. Eunice leads 7-1, stolen away by Maureen. Here comes Eunice, pushing it down the floor. McBee gonna save it, and they call her standing on the line, and it'll be back to Loving.
I thought it was an alley-oop there for a second.
Would have been nice.
Dunk it.
That'd been sweet, man.
So Loving throws it in. That's number 3, Cooper John with it. She gives it back to, I believe that's Montoya. Montoya with it, tries to cross over, almost stolen away by Kara Thompson. We talked about her defense in the pregame. Kenna McBee out there guarding the ball now. They throw it down low. That's Rodriguez. Rodriguez shot is up, no good.
It's on
rebound for the rebound and putting it back in is Brooklyn Rodriguez. That's her first 2 points of the game. Thompson quickly back the other way, gets it to McBee. 4:40 on the clock here in quarter number one. Maureen with a deep one. It bounces around and it goes in.
The shot.
And they gave her a 2 on that one. Her feet were just barely on the line. It's 9-2. Montoya with it. Brings it across the timeline, right through the circle, closely guarded by the freshman Thompson. Thompson takes it away.
And then she's tripped.
Oh, and then she loses it back, and here comes.
Oh.
That's number 0. She attacks Howler, and Howler fouls her. It looked like she went straight up, but that's going to be foul number 1 on her, and it is.
Yeah, I think because she was moving.
You know, the key to Eunice's season, all season long, has been turnovers. If we can keep those turnovers down, you know, in games where we've had 15 or less turnovers.
It's been a
big
very good game for
success.
Eunice.
Yeah. I was doing the Tularosa game last night. I was going back and trying to add up and do all the stats for that game. And in that game, we had almost 45 turnovers.
Oh, man.
That's the most I've ever seen in a game. And I said that in an earlier game that we had.
Oh,
Battle for the
foul
rebound.
Rodriguez is.
And Rodriguez is go flying everywhere.
She picked the one Rodriguez, pick up the other Rodriguez, and
I'm glad they didn't call over the back
off
there.
the ground.
It was a jump ball.
So Loving in the full court pressure. Looks like they're in kind of a 2-2-1 full court press here. They get it into our Rodriguez, knocked away. Aaliyah Garcia trying to battle for it. We turn it over. A shot is up and it's no good. Battling for the rebound, comes away in the hands of McBee, and here comes Eunice. Maureen near the circle, pushes it up to Aaliyah Garcia. They throw it down low to Howler.
Oh,
Howler
good job,
battling
Howler.
down low, throws up a shot, won't go, and it's rebounded by Franco.
Man, a lot of contact. They're letting him play out here, man.
Montoya now driving around the left side. She throws up a shot, and it's going to go in. Karen Montoya for 2. 9-4, not quite 9-5, working hard to make a living.
But it's pretty close.
Yep.
Oh, another steal.
Stolen away again
Wow.
by Franco.
Man, what's going
She's
on?
like a criminal out there.
I'm telling you.
Rodriguez shoots and misses.
Brooklyn Rodriguez with the miss, rebounded by Garcia, but then we turn it right back over. That's 5 turnovers on the game. Battling for the
Kids are
rebound.
laying all over
They're
the
going
floor.
to call a
Man.
jump ball on that one. They're letting him play. There's a lot of contact
man.
out there, man. We need to be careful with that.
Man, it is rough down low. There is no doubt about it. We've got a.
And we got 3 referees. You think,
Oh, yeah.
you think it wouldn't be like that?
Is that what we have out there, 3 referees?
Yeah.
So we're calling a timeout
We
or
got
something?
3 guys with striped shirts. What are you trying to say?
I was being sarcastic, Charlie. So it's going to be Loving's ball under the basket. See what they're going to do here. We have a.
I bet you they throw it in.
I bet you they do. They had an official timeout when somebody had to tuck their shirt in.
Loving with the ball. They throw it up top into the hands of Franco. Dribbling through the middle is Vasquez, knocked away, ends up in the hands of Aaliyah Garcia, and here comes Eunice back the other way with Maureen. Man, there's a lot of contact. Rodriguez steps through and shoots a 3. It won't go. Rebounded by Loving, and
walk.
she
It's about
travels.
3 steps backwards.
That's the first time I've seen him call the walk tonight.
It was Gabby Vasquez who went up, did a good job getting the rebound, and then she traveled. 9-4, Eunice to throw it in right under their own basket. Rodriguez, that's Alina to throw it in. She drops a beautiful
Nice
pass to
Nice.
Thompson on the backside, who was cutting, and Thompson lays it in for 2.
Too easy, brother. Too
11-4 is the score. 2:50 to go in quarter number 1. Loving with the ball, kicking it back up top to Montoya. Montoya dribbles through the middle, loses the ball, battle for it. They're going to call a jump ball in the paint.
It's going to be Eunice's ball. Man, a lot of turnovers on both teams tonight, man.
For sure. It's been a very physical game so far.
Kinda
We're
been
barely
a
in the first
crazy
quarter.
game.
Yeah. So Thompson with it, guarded closely by Vasquez. Swings it
Oh,
cross
my
court,
gosh.
stolen away by Brooklyn Rodriguez. Then she loses it back as Maureen steals it back.
Oh, wow. Nice crossover. Brings it, drops it off to Rodriguez of Eunice. Goes up for a crazy layup and makes it. Off balance.
Oh, he called a
He
walk.
called try a walk.
He
They're
called
gonna call
travel.
That
Alina
wasn't as a Euro
Rodriguez
step.
for the travel.
Wow.
Hey, she's even lining up. Look at her.
Yeah. Yeah, the
The whole crowd is confused.
She's like, what? What? That don't make sense.
Yeah,
That's all right, buddy. We got it on video.
He was
I
on the
think we
back
don't.
side of the play, but anyways, here we go.
yep. So
Wow.
here comes Loving. That's Vasquez. Brings it across the timeline. Kicks
Okay.
it over to the left side to Montoya. Montoya with it to Rodriguez in the left wing. Kicks it back up top to Franco. Franco runs
Nice
through the
crossover.
middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. A lot of contact again. Ball goes out of bounds.
They blew the whistle, but whose ball is it?
Never even pointed.
Yes.
And now
He's just gonna
Eunice
assume
going
it's
to go
white?
down and throw it in.
Okay, so you had a point there about the 3 guys on the court.
That's I don't talk just to talk, Charlie. You gotta listen.
Sometimes I do.
Gotta pay attention, boy.
Thompson with it over to the right side to Garcia.
Nice dump off. That was a foul as
Dropping
well.
it down, no foul, and then a
What?
travel on Vasquez. Going to be Eunice ball.
You want a piece of candy, Charlie?
I got one in my
Eunice to
pocket.
throw it in right into their own basket. They get it into McBee. McBee's shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of
lot of contact
Josette
there.
Luan Smith. Here comes Loving pushing it back the
Wow.
other way. Man, it is a WWE wrestle fest down there. It is oh my gosh, and a Loving player shoots it over the backboard and into the rafters. I don't even know what to say.
They got to be careful with that. Them girls will start getting irritated, and you'll start
That's-
seeing
yeah,
some
that's
blood.
That's
bad
when
thing
you
about it.
start having people throwing dukes
Yeah.
because they get tired of getting pushed and slapped, and the next thing you know, it gets out of hand.
Yes,
but anyway,
sir.
oh my
Like
gosh,
that- like
there was
that
some
right there.
contact.
Like
no
that right
call.
there.
Loving with the steal, and there's a shot that's up, no good, and some more contact. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I might have been a little elbow.
Jimmy,
thrown
that's
there.
morning contact, man. That's
Wow. Whew. It is a rough game here in the first quarter. A lot of contact.
There's only been 3 fouls called in the whole quarter.
And there's definitely been about
That was about
10
40.
times that many. So Eunice to throw it in, and we're in the lead 11-4, so it's hard to complain much, but it has
Yeah.
been rough.
you're not complaining, sir. You're calling a spade a spade.
Maureen with it, throws it ahead to McBee. McBee on
Nice.
the runner,
Oh.
throws it up, gets it knocked
Nice
out of
pass.
bounds. She
Nice
had
stop.
the right idea, no doubt.
No doubt in your mind, huh?
1:18 to go in quarter number one. Rodriguez going to throw it in. She bounces it off the back of Rooklyn. Rodriguez throws up a three. It
Ooh.
won't go.
That would have been a great play.
Loving saves it over in the corner. And Montoya, no, that's Franco, now has it. She's going to push it up the floor. Kicks it over to Vasquez on the right wing. She's going to run up, throw up a shot. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes away in the hands of Thompson, her second rebound. Here comes Alina Rodriguez, the sharpshooter, the junior over on the left side, goes behind her back,
Ooh,
skips
she
it
almost
back
stepped out
up
of
top
bounds there.
to Thompson. 47
the
seconds to
backside.
go. They throw it down low to Maureen, who kicks it out to McBee. She
Money.
steps into a three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of number 3. That's Cooper John. She runs the floor, throws it down low. Big contact again.
And no
call.
foul. And number 2 is very upset over 33 there. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
And the crowd is
The
getting into
ladies are
it.
getting
Yeah.
restless over here.
Man, it is getting noisy, and Loving coach going to take one of his players off the floor as she was hollering at the crowd, and the crowd was hollering back. They told her to go sit down. The coach just said, go sit down.
At the end of the bench.
Stolen away by Thompson.
And stolen back away from Rodriguez.
Backdoor.
Oh,
It's
and then
not.
she goes back.
It's
Yeah.
30
She
seconds to
got
go. It's
possession
11 to
and
4.
Came this way.
just Charlie. Shut up, Charlie.
Yeah, that was a good call. Good
I
call,
like it.
ref.
Just for the camera,
call,
Charlie.
I like the call.
Good call, ref.
Thompson with it, brings it across the half-court line, looking down, flips it over to Maureen. Maureen
Wide open
thought
on the
about
backside.
the three, gives it to McBee in the short corner. Here comes McBee. She floats
Oh,
a
nice
beautiful
pass.
pass down low to Rodriguez.
And one.
And
Who
one.
lays
You
it
better
in
count
for
that.
2. They're going to give her the NBA continuation. Coach is pointing at the floor.
We
but
have
I
all
think
sorts
they're
of
gonna
rules,
give
man.
it to her.
We have all sorts of rules.
And he did. He gave her the 2. So Alina Rodriguez picks up 2 more. 4 points for her, and she'll go to the line.
Beautiful job. Out of the way to finish strong. She had a lot of contact on that as well.
Her shot
There
goes
it is.
in. And they gave her the shot, so that should be
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
I
What
was
are they
wondering
doing?
why they weren't playing it. So Alina Rodriguez gets that one. That'll be the end of. So 14 to 4 is the score. 17 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
Wow. That's different, huh?
Loving to throw it in. Here they come. Pushing it up. I think that's Montoya. Thompson bats it away. It into the hands of Brooklyn Rodriguez.
Wow.
Man, there's like a double, a triple dribble. Some contact. Oh, it's wrestling. It's
Wow.
WWE
They
style. I'm
What?
not sure what they called.
He was going to give her 2 shots.
I'm confused.
That doesn't take much, but.
That is
What?
true.
She was shooting.
50. He called it on.
Why you gotta holler, Charlie? She was shooting.
Called it on Michelle Ostos and going
Well, I
to the
think she was
line.
shooting.
I believe that is number 1.
No, balls don't lie.
That's number 1, right? Is that a 1 under
Yes.
that pony or a 0?
Your glasses never showed up. I
No,
think.
because there's a 1
Yeah,
out here,
it's
so
a
that's
0.
got to be a 0.
0.
My wife was supposed to
Talking.
be bringing my glasses. She never showed up.
She
with
made
them,
the
so
second
I'm
one, sir.
blind. I got that. I got it. Maureen.
all serious. I got the word. I got it.
I got it. Here comes Maureen, and she throws it away right as time expires. 14-5 at the end of quarter number 1. The Lady Cards in control.
You know
Wild
what?
game here. Go ahead, Charlie.
The one thing I see, and I seen it when I wasn't here last week watching the game.
What's that?
When we get pressure, we're gonna have to figure that out because that's our Achilles heel.
Yeah, turnover city.
Even a team that's not real great.
9
against
turnovers in that quarter for the Lady Cardinals.
Some of them won't even
They
force.
get that full court pressure, and we just fall apart sometimes.
Yeah.
That being said,
I concur.
give a shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Service, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline.
Good job, buddy. Good.
Thank you, man.
Great. That's great.
Take a little pressure off him out there.
Appreciate all of our sponsors.
It's time. So
Without those sponsors, we wouldn't be here having a blast.
having a blast, enjoying a nice, tough game tonight here.
And it is tough.
Nice district game between the Eunice Cardinals versus the Lady Falcons.
Jada Jones sent me a message, said, hey, Dad, did I have over 1,000 points? And then she put like a little funny face and put
She's being
1447.
Yeah, I was pretty sure she was being fair.
Yeah, she did.
We better get her one, too.
Yeah,
Like
she's talking a little trash to me.
You reckon?
So here goes Loving to throw it in, starting quarter number 2. They're struggling. They
I wonder
throw
where
it.
she learned that.
She's poking the bear, huh?
Yeah, the bear pokes and gets poked back. The whole family is some pokers. And then they call a foul down low. Is
On
that on
Ostos?
Ostos again?
She's
Man, I think they've called like 4 fouls the whole game, and 2 of them have been on Ostos,
Yeah.
and she's standing there looking like, what the heck?
I just got in the game, Blue.
And she was shooting again, of course.
Yeah. And is
It's
that
the same girl, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's 0. So she steps to the line. She
Oh,
makes
makes
the
that one.
first one.
Making us go 14-6 here in the beginning of the second quarter. Eunice leads here.
My wife, if you're listening, I still can't see. She's supposed to be bringing me my glasses, and
Oh,
that's a
lane
lane
violation.
Ooh.
On the shooter. The point is
So
taken
they'll
off the
wave.
board.
Yeah, they'll wave that one off.
14-6.
What's that, Jordan?
So it'd be 14-6.
Yes, sir.
7.
You are
Eunice
correct.
gets it in, Loving in the full court pressure. Rodriguez throws it down court to Thompson. Thompson with a nice pass over to Michaela, and Michaela
Oh,
shot up and no
blew it.
good. I got to tell you, I'm going to keep saying it. I think Michaela Pierce needs more PT.
No foul on that?
Man,
Wow.
yeah, even look at the Loving faithful over here with
We
their
need
hands
to,
in the air. Like,
that's dangerous.
it is a rough game. They are letting them play. I will say that
I
for
kind
sure.
of like the no call on that one, but it was a foul probably.
So Loving to throw it in. They get it up top to Franco. She dribbles up to the top of the key, swings it over to Cooper John into the left corner to Rodriguez. Now it comes all the way back up top to Cooper John. She flips it over to the right side.
Number one
It's
did
gonna-
not give much effort there.
It's going to go
Number
out
one
of
said,
bounds.
I'm not getting that.
And it does go out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball.
There was an opportunity. She could have got that.
So that's a turnover on Loving.
And they back at that.
This
With
Loving
pressure.
team has had a rough season, is all I can say, I guess. Kenna with it. She's going to dribble up, pressure and on her, and then they're going to tie it up.
Yeah.
Smart. I mean, pretty good job by number one from Loving. I'll give her credit.
That's Karen
Well, Loving came in
Montoya.
here aggressive. I mean,
Yes, they
came
seen
to play.
something on video that.
Yeah, So Eunice throws it in. They get it to Thompson. Thompson up to Haller. Haller looking for somewhere to go with it. Throws it
Oh,
over
my
to Karen Montoya. She wears number 1 for Loving, and here comes Loving back the other
Throw
way.
it to the white girl.
Stolen back by Maureen.
She's being attacked, like literally.
So they called a foul on the floor.
She called 911, I think, from the floor.
Called 911 after she got assaulted over
Assaulted
there.
over here. I'm getting assaulted.
The ref was like, I got some salt on my popcorn. But, anyway, 7:05 to go here in
A
the first
deep
half.
three.
Rodriguez pulls the trigger from deep, won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes into the hands of McBee, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll go Loving way.
And now Eunice is going to press here.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. What's out of this?
So Eunice are Loving to throw it in. They do it.
Oh, my goodness.
She was shooting.
Yeah, probably. Throw her to the line.
They call a foul on Alina Rodriguez.
And that's
her
number 2.
second.
And she was standing there.
She had her hand straight up.
They throw it down the floor to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it. She's going to attack off the dribble, spins around, throws up a shot, and they're going to call her again. That's her third foul.
Early here in the second quarter, you're going to have
Man,
Wow.
You had a whole quarter of Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Now we
and
got
this
3
quarter,
fouls. And
it's the tail
You
of
look
if
at
you
me and it's a
breathe
foul.
on me, it's a foul.
there's 3 up there on that board.
Yeah, Lena Rodriguez now with 3. Brooklyn Rodriguez from Loving knocks that free throw down. That's her third point.
makes it in.
And she'll have another as Alina heads to the bench for a seat here with 3 fouls.
And that could hurt us if our offense doesn't pick up a little bit.
Brooklyn Rodriguez back at the line. The senior steps in. Her shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Aubrey Howler.
Take that, Thompson, all the way. Take it.
Drive it.
Thompson flips it cross court to Maureen. Maureen trying to get him to set up. Kicks it over to Thompson. Back to
Get
McBee.
the backside. You see it wide open, huh?
McBee on that left wing up to Thompson at the top of the key. Over to Howler. Howler dribbles it hard this way, kicks it to Maureen. Maureen steps into a deep shot. It won't go. Almost gets a rebound, knocked away by Loving, and into the hands of Franco for Loving. Franco dribbles up, kicks it over to Montoya. Montoya on the left wing, rips through, tacks off the dribble, throws up a shot, and it goes in. Karen Montoya with 4 points.
Making us go 14-9.
6:10 to go here in the second quarter. Loving trying to make a comeback. Thompson with the ball in the middle. Over to Howler. Back to Thompson near the top of the key. She's going to kick it to Maureen to reset the offense. Maureen directing traffic out there. Flips it over to McBee on the right. Back to Howler. She thought about the 3. They get it to Garcia. Garcia to McBee. McBee going to step into a shot. She throws it up and it won't go, but she got hacked.
That's what we need. We need to attack the basket over here because we're just content passing the ball on the outside of the arc. You notice that?
Yeah.
We're not attacking.
We're just so used to them three points.
We're just not attacking. We need to attack.
She got hacked bigger than the hackers trying to hack our internet system as she was headed to the rack. So she'll head to the line. McBee steps in. Her first free throw splashes right through, and Kenna McBee, probably the best free throw shooter on this team for the season. She does have a really, really good seasonal average from the line. Last time I checked, it was around 80. Her next one rattles around and it goes in. She makes the next one. I thought I jinxed her.
No, you're notorious.
Oh, man,
you are notorious for jinxing people.
Gary Frazier takes a 30-second timeout. He pointed to his shoulder in that white shirt he's got on. He actually matches the team tonight. He doesn't have green or yellow or anything else on today. He's got that team spirit going.
So on your opinion on Rodriguez being on the bench here, what are we going to do? She has 3 fouls early in the game. We still got a decent lead, but if they start scoring points on us, where's the adjustment here at?
The key to me is just handling the pressure. You know, Loving has stayed in this game because they've created pressure on us and created those 11 turnovers that we've got so far in this game. So we've got to keep those turnovers down. A lot of their points have come off transition buckets.
Correct.
Or, they get that steal, get second, third looks at the bucket. Those are the 2 things that have hurt us, in my opinion. And so with Rodriguez not out there, Rodriguez is one of your leading rebounders on this team. In fact, a lot of games she leads the team in rebounding. So not only does it hurt that, it hurts in other ways. But I will say this. There are some instances where it might be better for the team because now not everybody's wanting to hand her the ball and depend on her to do everything. Yes. So it forces some of these other girls to do which they're capable of doing.
Oh, which is missed.
Aaliyah Garcia with the shot. It's no good, but the rebound by Thompson. Trying to throw it down low. I missed who threw it, but
it was McBee down to Alondra.
And it goes out of bounds. So another turnover. That's 12 turnovers for the Cardinals. 16-9 is the score. We're in quarter number 2. Garcia with a real good defensive play there.
Got that pressure on.
She knocked it out of bounds, but it'll be Loving ball over on the side.
They still get a long 5 seconds, don't they?
Yeah, I was confused as to what they were doing there for a second. Heading down toward the basket was Luan Smith. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Loving ball, knocked out by Eunice.
Yeah, they all were facing the basket over here. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I was confused. They confused me. It was a good play, whatever it was, because I was confused. Ball outside to Vasquez in some hoops, and now we got a little nudge there.
Oh, man.
Man, here comes some popcorn. Some popcorn coming up the stairs.
It's going to make Charlie happy.
That's probably Charlie's popcorn.
Yeah,
She takes like 5. Don't forget my popcorn.
Vasquez floats through the middle, throws a pass up high, and ends up back in the hands of Rodriguez. Rodriguez over to Luan
nice
Smith.
spin move.
She does a little spin move, throws up a
360.
shot, won't go. The rebound and the putback by Montoya is knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a loving ball back under their basket
They
again.
said it came off of the Eunice, but I don't know.
No, Charlie.
Not agreeing with that call?
Charlie don't agree on much.
So they get it into Brooklyn Rodriguez in the corner. She floats it over to Montoya. Montoya's shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Aaliyah Garcia, her second rebound here. Thompson with it. Crosses through the middle.
Oh, man.
She tucked it under her arm for a second, and when she crossed that line, she had flashbacks of football games that she'd been watching or playing with Ashton at home, and she was going to dive over the goal line, and then she realized, I'm in a basketball game, so they called the travel.
Wasn't that a trouble?
So Loving with the ball. Attacking the basket is Vasquez. Back over to the left wing or right wing to Montoya. Montoya pulls for a shot. It won't go. They're going to call Eunice with the foul. They tightened it up this quarter,
Yeah,
no
it's
doubt.
way
All
tighter
they
than
got
that,
to
man.
do is shoot. They're going to call a foul down there.
That last
How
quarter
many
was
team fouls that? Oh, okay.
that last quarter was Rock'em Sock'em Robots. This quarter is you breathe on me, we're blowing the whistle.
Shoots and misses.
Of course.
That is
Ball don't lie.
Montoya.
Ball don't lie, Mr. Charlie said.
She's now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. She does have 4 points, and she'll step back in there again. She dribbles around, spins it around, throws a shot up, and makes that one. I did the opposite jinx that time.
You de-jinxed her.
You just keep talking there, Jimmy.
You just de-jinx or jinx everybody. So McBee trying to get it in, gets it into Thompson. She gets bumped, and they're going to call the foul. In the first quarter, that was not a foul,
No,
and I
oh,
like
yeah.
the call. I'm in
Yeah.
agreement. But
We're going to run out of fouls here, or
Yes.
players, if this continues.
they call that one on Montoya. That's her first. I don't think many Loving players have more than I think only a couple of them have one. So
They
get
only
it.
have 3 fouls up there
Yeah,
total.
I
So
think they only had 1 or 2 the first quarter. So
Oh.
Eunice throws that one
Oh, my
away. That was
goodness.
Maureen. That is turnover number 14. 14 turnovers here. We're not halfway through the second quarter yet.
the
It
score
looked
is
like they just
16 to
can't
10,
seem
man.
to get their motor running here.
I concur.
What's going on?
Montoya
Girls?
down to Luan Smith. She drops it back to Vasquez. Vasquez thinking about a little spin move, flips it over to Montoya. Montoya around the left side, stolen away by Maureen, and then she stood up and took off dribbling
I
with
know.
it. And then a whistle happened like way late.
And
And he's
it's
saying she stepped on the line like 10 minutes after she done it.
So Maureen with the steal, and then we had another turnover. That's turnover number 15. 15, 1-5. Eunice throws it in. Rodriguez, Maureen gives her a little hack.
in the eye.
Yeah.
one to the eyebrow.
No, I think she just hit the ball, but
Shut
something else
up,
hit her in the
Charlie.
eye.
She's rubbing her eye. Almost poked her eye out.
Charlie's like, good call, good call.
Good call, Rick. Good call.
So Loving to throw it in. That's Vasquez. She gets it up top
That's
to
a what?
Montoya. Montoya dribbles through. She got hammered.
Like,
No
here, I don't
call.
want you to take it.
Back over to the left
I don't
side.
want to get hurt. You keep it.
Cooper John with it. Gets it to
They're
Vasquez.
hacking people
Stolen away by Kara
Thompson.
Thompson.
Right.
Here comes Kara, and she has it taken away, but then she takes it back.
She retook it.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh,
Whoa.
the shot is up. A hammer. No call.
No
Thompson
blood,
with
no
the
foul on that
rebound.
one, for sure.
It's picking back up here, boys.
Man, it goes from rock'em sock'em to breathe on them. Oh, and there's a
In and
shot that's
out.
up. No good for Marine. Rebounded by Howler.
Beautiful job by the Eunice
They
Cardinals.
get it to
rebounding.
McBee. McBee busts it. She knocks it down.
we go.
Kenna McBee for 2. 4 points for McBee. It's
That was a
18
rough
to 10.
match right there, boys.
That
Rock'em
was a-
sock'em robots
That
out
was a
here.
rock'em sock'em, set there for sure. So Vasquez is going to hand it over to Cooper John. She comes around the left side, stolen away by Maureen. Maureen goes up and she
She'll
gets
take 'em out.
hammered.
I see a lot of frowns out there on a bunch of them girls, not just ours, but theirs.
That, right when she stole it, she almost got
I
clothesline.
know.
But it's good entertainment. Hope you're getting it all, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm sure Charlie is. He's quite the cameraman.
He's quite something.
I'm quiet.
So
You ain't quiet.
I'm just quiet.
Maureen misses the
come on.
first. Alondra Maureen. Maureen's got 3, 4, 5. She's got 5 points here.
It's kind of quiet her. She usually has a little bit more by this time of the game.
She steps up there next, and her next one
There it is, money.
good.
Nothing but that.
So Maureen puts some more points on the board. 19-10 is what the board shows.
Highest scoring
3:10 to
game,
go
huh?
in the second quarter. Vasquez over to that right side,
Swing the
flips
legs.
it back up top to Franco. Franco had it taken away by Thompson. The ball rolls out of bounds.
Kind of quiet, ain't it?
Thompson's getting
Yeah.
aggressive. And,
No cheering from the cheerleaders.
yeah, everybody's just
Everybody's confused. I'm confused. They get it into Franco. Franco flips it all the way across the court. Saved by Loving. Montoya had it taken away by Maureen, and here's Maureen out on the run out. She throws up a shot. It won't go, and that'll send her to the line again as Gabby Vasquez called for the foul.
I think that's her third foul, is it not?
You know,
Let's guess. Let's hear.
it might
That's
be.
her second.
second.
I said earlier I only thought they'd called like 3 fouls on their team
Yeah,
the whole
She,
game.
she has one.
But they're catching up. They're catching up. They're at 5 now on this side. So, that's Maureen.
Took a little hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Right on the basket.
Go in, please. Thank you. We got 20-10 here, boys. I'm down a point.
Maureen back for the next one. She knocks that one down. 2:49 to go in the half. 21-10 is the score.
Don't laugh.
So here comes Loving with it. Still getting a little bit of trash talk from home from Jada. There's a shot that's up, no good. Rebounded by McBee. Kenna McBee with her 4th rebound of the game. Maureen pushes
nice
up. I
walk,
thought she
but no
might have
call.
traveled a little bit, no call, and she bent over and grabbed her knees. The rebound by Kenna McBee, the putback wouldn't go. So she did get a rebound. Maureen's hobbling a little bit. Who'd they call that
12.
one?
On McBee.
On McBee. That's her
First.
first.
Give them 2 shots.
Maureen's
Yeah,
hobbling
they're in the
a little
bonus,
bit.
Charlie. You know what? You just better order an extra banner.
For Charlie?
No, for
Oh, for Jada.
I want one too. Though.
For how many times you dropped the camera?
I watched all of them
1,000
shoot all
times.
them shots.
That's right. That's
You were
right.
the biggest cheerleader back in the day.
Big old cheerleader.
So what's going on here? She's going through the free throw line here.
Yeah, they're in the double bonus. Both teams in the double.
Nice shot. It didn't go in.
And that is
That makes it a nice shot.
Josette
Had
Luan
good
Smith.
arc, good distance.
Yeah,
Lack of rotation stops them going in.
Probably the wind. It was
think
wind.
that's what
The
it is.
wind blew it a little bit over to the right.
Lack of following
It's
in
some
the
swamp
basket.
coolers we got in this gym.
Next shot is up. It's no good. Pushing down the floor is the Cardinals.
Oh,
McBee steps into a beautiful one. Didn't go. Rebounded there by Loving, and here comes Vasquez. Vasquez running down that right side. She dribbled it up into the
I didn't think he was
rafters.
going to call it.
He was thinking about it.
Flipped her over.
Is that a purple hat over there?
Purple
Where?
hat?
Purple cowboy hat? Sure
Man.
is, huh?
I don't know. I can't see that far. I don't have my glasses.
The guy with the vest.
Oh, yeah, probably. So here comes McBee over on the left wing. Back up top to Maureen. She throws it down low.
Over
Knocked
the
away
back.
by Loving.
Over the back, too.
Another turnover for
And we
the
got
Cardinals, and then
another-
we steal it back. That's Michaela. I think she needs more PT, Coach.
Nice
That's
job
a
by
steal.
McBee. Drives up and misses. Saved.
The ball's going to
Initially,
go out of bounds.
initially saved.
And
Where's
it's
the
gonna
purple
be-
cowboy? I'm still looking for the hat.
It's a Lord kid. Where'd he go? He's sitting up in the front row. He just took it off his head.
Oh.
Yeah, that
It's
is
like a
purple
Crown
cowboy.
Royal purple.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can say that on the radio.
What is crown? What is that?
It's
I-
royal.
Yeah. So
talking
there is
about
a
the-
shot
that
that's
Coke,
up.
the
It's
RC
no
Cola?
good. Rebounded by Montoya. Vasquez
Oh,
runs
goes
through
in
the
strong
middle.
and
Her
misses.
shot is up. It's no good. She's slamming around on the
Eunice
floor.
does not want
and
to
then
rebound.
A rebound and a putback
Well,
by
they had 10
Brooklyn
shots. One of them
Rodriguez.
bound to fall
She
in.
had 5 points now. 21-12 is the score. Michaela Pierce with the ball
Ball
over
bumping
to
around.
McBee into Gaetan. Gaetan's shot is up and it's good. Lizzie Gaetan for 2 off the Kenna McBee assist. 1:18 remaining in quarter number 2. Eunice Garden Loving down here on the end, dribbling through and throwing up a shot is Josette Luan Smith, and she gets her first 2 of the game as she lays it off the glass.
I ain't messing around.
1 minute to go here in the first half. 23-14 is the score. Here comes Eunice. Maureen turns on the afterburners for a minute, has it knocked away. Turnover Eunice up and then knocked out of bounds by Loving.
I don't know what happened. I had a bunch of people on my camera.
Should have zoomed in on it.
Just zoom right in on the face, huh?
Give him a zoom.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
51 seconds to go here in the first half, 23-14. Thompson with it. She steps into a three. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Loving. Loving going to push it up the floor. Trying to get it to Rodriguez. Knocked away by Michaela Pierce into the hands of Kenna McBee. Eunice pushing it back the other way. Thompson, man, she stepped
they're
out,
all over
out of
her.
bounds, but they were hammering her. And then Thompson or McBee
Was that a-
goes up.
Was that a?
She was trying to shoot.
No.
I would say, in my opinion, that was some sort of assault or battery. I mean, I've got a pretty good
Yeah.
history in assault and battery, and I'm fairly certain that's what that was.
That was kind of vicious.
Kenna McBee heads to the line. Her first shot is up, and she
Good.
sinks it. Kenna McBee continues to shoot the ball well from the line. 29 seconds to go here in the first half. Eunice with the lead, 24-14. That's what the board says. McBee back in there, ready for the next one, and she splashes that one through. Kenna McBee, perfect from the line here so far. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Running is Montoya. She throws up a shot. It won't go. There's a wrestling match. McBee comes away with it. Pushing it up the floor is Garcia. She floats it all the way down the court. And then thrown away, and here comes Montoya. She throws up a runner. It won't go. Rebounded by Thompson.
Do we not believe in blowing that whistle?
It's Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
They're just watching the game.
And then they called the whistle on that.
Yeah. And McBee, she was attacking. She's going to go to the line now to shoot a couple.
And number 3 is like, I don't know what to do here. They don't call it, they call it. What are you going to do?
So Kenna McBee back to the line. Just trying to see what she's got. She's got 4, 5,
there it
6
is
so
again.
far.
Ooh.
Oh, missed that one. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points so far.
I'd just like to see a little
And
more
she's
consistency in the
4 or 5
officiating.
from the line. Concur. Her next one is up, and that one's
That was
good.
And that's it.
Oh, nice throw.
And at the end of they're a softball playing group, so that group
Oh,
can
yeah.
throw one of those. At the end of the first half, Eunice 26, Loving 14.
Here in a district game, Eunice has a decent lead here. Give a shout out to our sponsors: Redbird Gas, Parker Energies, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Corner Hardware, BTA Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, and NMR Pipeline. Our proud sponsor of today's district game, as the girls are playing the Loving girls. Right after that, we're going to have the boys playing. So,
That is a purple hat. I'm looking at
That's
it.
purple.
you doubted me?
It's
I like it.
It's a big old purple hat, too.
I like that purple hat.
So the two teams, so the boys teams will take, they'll take it to the court after this game. Right now they're just doing a little warm up here. We are at halftime. Eunice leads 26-14, the girls game in this District 4 2A matchup. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. No testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities. The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. I'm Jimmy Jones, alongside my partners tonight, Rosendo Caballero and Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, fellas.
Hello, sir.
Welcome, everybody.
We are at halftime of the Lady Cardinals game as they are hosting the Loving Lady Falcons. Eunice leads 26-14, and in a half that saw Alina Rodriguez, probably the only player from either team, in foul trouble, as she sat out most of that second quarter.
Got three in
for
about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Got all three of them.
Yeah, and so she didn't play much that quarter, and so anyway, here we are.
About a minute.
It's been kind of a
left in the
quiet,
half.
weird game, man.
Is there a full moon tonight?
Yeah, I'm watching the officials come over here to talk to the administrator on duty about something.
Uh-oh.
That
The guy with the gray vest.
We heard something about it on the radio, and they were saying something.
he looks down at himself. We got to find the nearest exit here, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
looking to see what they're going to do here because it looks
We're going
like
to follow
he's
it
not.
on camera. We might get to see a fist fight.
What that guy said, poison hood. Man, I'm on house arrest. I ain't even
Yeah.
supposed to be out here.
Might have an ankle monitor on.
All right, there goes
So,
the administrator.
I'm just joking. I'm not
Almost
on house
looks
arrest.
like they're not happy about something going on over on the Eunice side because they came over here and
Don't
visited with
jinx
the
'em.
administration,
There she
and now they're
goes.
going over to get onto somebody. So
You know, I think they're probably going to introduce the. No, she's going upstairs.
Oh, yeah, no, she's going to get onto somebody. I've been around this game long enough to know that
Okay, we're
when the
following
official
this whole deal.
comes all the way over here to talk to the administrator, it ain't because he wants to tell him what a good job we're doing.
You seen it live, folks, right here. There she goes. She's fixing her. It's not going to be pretty.
She's going to the student section.
Boys, I know y'all are here because you want to participate, but don't say anything because I don't know what she's saying.
So here we go.
He can't read lips.
Getting ready to start quarter number 3. 26-14 is the score. Must have been something in our student section is all I can say. With that said, Eunice is going to have possession of the ball. They'll be throwing it in.
Probably tell them to root a little louder, holler a little louder. Imagine.
Holla.
Eunice wearing the white, Loving in red. Eunice throws it in. And woo,
Well, Rodriguez got that.
that was an accidental
Accidental.
not turnover. Eunice did have 19 turnovers in the first
Nice
half.
pass.
Here comes Thompson down the middle. Her shot is up, no good. She gets her own rebound. She gets her own rebound again. And then Howler comes
So I'll
away
take
with
that
it.
rebound.
So trying to keep up with all
Dumps
these.
off to
Now
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez comes around the left side.
Nice pass. You just got to
Maureen-
finish.
Oh, and
Whoa.
she goes up with a little reverse spin
Yeah,
layup.
hacky
Gets
whack
it on
by
the
number
arm.
one.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be 2 on number 1, isn't it?
I don't even know anymore.
And you notice
Yep,
how even
yep,
the
yep.
pace changes with 33 in there for
Oh,
Eunice.
for sure. For sure.
It's a whole different team, you can say.
So 26-14 is the score. Alondra Maureen goes to the line, and she
Money.
makes the first one. That's 9 points for Alondra Maureen. And that's Maureen.
Sound Italian. Maureen.
What is that Italian song? That's a Maureen.
Sing it, Charlie.
whatever.
Ain't you Italian, Charlie?
See,
Rodriguez with the rebound. She steps through
Oh,
and
yeah.
lays one in and gets
and
fouled.
one.
And so Alina Rodriguez making a difference as she came in.
Right away. Right away. She dumped off the ball to Maureen for that free throw shots, and then she gets her own rebound. Well, Rodriguez gets the rebound, goes up real quick, and one.
I saw a booty. 29-14 is the score. 7:32. That shot is up. It's no good.
But gets her own
Rodriguez gets
rebound.
her
Does the
own
whole
rebound
Jordan
and
dance.
lays that one in. Alina Rodriguez
That should be
gets 2
31,
more.
right?
So here comes Loving pushing it up the other way. Into the hands of Franco. Her shot is up. It's no
There you go.
good.
Stay out of the
Battle for the
33. Let them
rebound.
do their
Ends
thing.
up with Rodriguez over on the left wing. Rodriguez kicks it back up top. Into the hands of Montoya now. Montoya flips it over to Franco. Franco throws it
I
back to
got 31.
Rodriguez. She goes through the middle, does a little spin move, steps back, throws up a shot. It won't go. Big battle for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Howler after the second shot. And
nice
here
pass.
comes Eunice.
Shoot that, McBee.
McBee throws across court, skip to Maureen.
Oh.
Maureen tries to throw it back up.
Good pass, good
Thompson
pass.
saves it. And now Eunice will try to reset, I believe. They throw it down to Maureen. Maureen rips through, heads down the baseline, throws up a shot, no good. But the rebound and the
Nice.
putback by Kara Thompson.
Should be 33, right?
Yeah.
Man, Thompson has got a
don't know
stack of rebounds. I'm going to have to go count these in a minute.
Yeah, it should be 33 right now because they gave her 1 point for the basket a while ago.
Huh. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. And a rebound on the
I believe
backside
it's gonna be a
by
foul on
Luan
Thompson.
Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That may be her third.
You know what I'll do right now to keep 33 out from playing
They
defense
called
in
it
there.
on 30. That's Howler. Yeah. I mean, no,
You know
no
what I'm
doubt.
saying? Yeah,
you got to
keep her
say
up. I
just.
might just, you know what? Snowbird the rest
Oh,
of the
and
half.
off the
Wow.
glass. The
The
It
lane
lane
is
open.
legal.
is open.
She called it. I heard say glass.
Luan Smith slaps that one off the glass and in for 2. 32-15 is the score. 6:22 to go in the third.
Oh, lane violation.
Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by
Oh,
Howler, and
watch
she's
out,
still
bud.
battling.
She goes, I'm going to get it eventually.
She was out hitching softball.
So Rodriguez to throw it in on the baseline. 6:20. Oh, no. She tried to pull the whoop-de-doo on them. They didn't go for it. Loving now going to throw it in. Trying to get it in. They throw it all the way up top to Franco. Franco has it taken away by Thompson. She got a little shove in the back after she finished taking it away. And here comes Eunice. Thompson with it. Thompson. Ooh, she traveled, no call, over to McBee. McBee tries to float a one-arm pass down in the middle to Howler. Howler battling for it, and they called a foul on Luan Smith.
Yep. A real quick foul. She didn't have control of the ball yet.
That's 3 on her.
That's 3 fouls. They called that on number 3. That's Cooper John. There's Maureen with the shot. It's no good.
How about right there?
Big collision. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it's Eunice ball. Wow. Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, good call, Ray.
Rodriguez throw it in, gets it to McBee. McBee steps into a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Thompson. Thompson down in there battling. And she makes a nice pass over to Howler. Howler lays it in for 2 off the Kara Thompson rebound and assist.
Oh, good job.
Thompson
good defense there by
good
Thompson.
Defense there. Yes. I'm going to count some of those. 1, 2.
1, 2, buckle your shoes.
Thompson's now got 9 rebounds already in this game, and there is a softball pass from center field that goes all the way out of bounds. It ought to be thrown in over here. Yeah, here they come. 34-15 is the score.
She put some arm on that one.
Yes, she did. Loving is a softball school, and when they grab that ball and throw it like a softball, it goes flying.
Best get out the way.
Yep.
Just play dodgeball.
5:35 on the clock. Maureen with it. Skip pass over to McBee. McBee skips it back to Maureen. They drop it down. Oh, to Howler. And Howler lays it in for 2 off the Alina Rodriguez beautiful assist. And then now we've got a foul call.
That's probably 3 on her.
Who'd they call it on?
Thompson.
Oh, Thompson.
That's 2.
Okay. Good foul.
Yeah.
We'll count by ones.
So Loving throws it in. They get it into Franco. Franco attacking off the dribble. A little screen move there. Rebounded by Montoya. Her shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez. Here comes the Cardinals. They get it to McBee on the run. She attacks the basket, throws a shot up, and it's good for 2. 9 points for Kenna McBee.
Eunice turned it on. They adjusted there at halftime, didn't they?
Yes, made some good adjustments. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Loving trying to attack. They kick it out, and they kick it right out of bounds. So it's out of bounds, going to be Eunice ball. 38-15, Eunice in control here as they've come out
playing
a new team in the second half. Thompson over to McBee.
I don't think we have a turnover this quarter.
McBee back to Maureen. Yeah, I think you're right. They drop it down low to Howler.
Nice job,
Howler turns around and goes up strong.
Little
nice
shack move low to that shoulder, huh?
That's 8 points.
And then
for
we got a
Aubrey
steal
Howler.
for Thompson. We got a steal.
Man.
And she is hit hard.
Yeah.
And Thompson pushes back here.
Got some bumping and grinding going on there.
And nothing was called or said.
Wow.
And it's going to be Eunice ball. 40-15 is what the board now says. 4:35 to go in quarter number 3. Eunice going to throw it in. Loving has now got out of their full court pressure, too. They're in a little 2-3 zone. McBee with a 3 in the corner, and she knocks it down. Kenna McBee for 3. That's 12 points, I believe, for McBee. I'll have to go back and add them here in a minute to make sure, but I think I'm right.
Man.
And then Loving throws it away.
Turns it over.
4:19 to go in the third. Eunice will have the ball, and now here comes Loving back in the full court pressure.
I'm telling you, you just need to quit talking about stuff like that. As soon as you say that, like, oh, no, Jimmy said we got to press. Nice, but Eunice broke it very easy. Nice pass. But Rodriguez was not able to handle it.
That's going to be our first turnover of this half, I believe.
Yes, you are right.
So who said that?
Here comes Loving.
Got to change up the game a little bit.
Rodriguez over on the left wing, looking. She's dribbling it around. Eunice trying to figure out who they're going to guard. Nobody guarding Vasquez. She throws up a shot. It won't go. The rebound and putback won't go. Howler with the rebound, and they're going to call the Vasquez free throw.
No, that's 3 or 4 on her.
I think it's 4, ain't it?
That's 5 rebounds for
That's
Howler. 3. Yeah, you guys.
The score should be 44. I'm telling you right now.
I believe you.
Because earlier, when she had that and one.
I don't know if they'll ever fix it, though.
Probably
But this game, it don't make much of a difference right now.
I guess you can put it 43 just so it'll be
You
the
know,
same
I will
as-
tell you,
okay, I'll do
I
43.
sit at home and do stats all the time. And I'm always going back and calculating things. And, man, there are numerous games where I watch the game in slow-mo, counting points, doing everything. And at the end of the game, my score don't match. It'll be off 1 or 2 points from what the board says.
Right.
That happens all the time.
But it's going to happen on this one because I guarantee they're off a point.
And so then when you're,
Wouldn't you think, though, that the coach would, whoever's got keeping his stats would go up and tell him?
Well, and I don't know if he's keeping a separate book. He's probably not. I bet you that his book is the one sitting on the table.
I agree with you on that comment, Jimmy. But also, in Levin's defense, I mean, it's 43-15.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's more worried about trying to stop the bleeding. And Eunice, they're content right now. No turnovers, that many turnovers here. Scoring points, attacking the basket, getting rebounds. So
Maureen's next shot is up
To
and
me,
good.
a point is a point.
I agree with you. I think the whole world knows that now.
At least our little part of it anyway.
Yes.
So Maureen steps back in there. Her next one is up, rattles around, won't go. And they're going to call a
What?
lane violation.
How you going to call lane
On red.
violation? The ball's rolling on the rim already.
I don't know what he
called
called.
it
Maybe
on red,
maybe
lane
they
violation
stepped
on
in.
red.
Yes,
If
but
if it's on red, he's probably right. And so
boy.
Maureen
Good call.
steps back
Good call,
in,
man.
and she misses that one too. So Maureen trying to
I
battle.
know.
She's trying to,
She's all up on that girl.
that's right. Looked like she was slapboxing for a minute.
And she walked.
And then there's a travel on Loving. So Loving going to turn it over. Ball will go back to Eunice. And so Eunice to take it out over here on the right in front of the scores table. So they throw it in. McBee with it. She flips it back over to Alondra Maureen. She drops it down to Ostos. Then it gets all the way back around, back
Give
to
it back to
McBee.
33 in that back corner. Look at her hands. There you go.
There she is. She's ready. She steps in, catches it. Her shot rattles around. It won't go.
That hit somebody in the head. I'm not sure which one.
So that's going to be Eunice ball. He pointed the wrong direction,
Yes.
but he got the call right. So it's going to be Eunice ball down under the basket. Rodriguez going to throw it in, looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Ostos. They give it back to her. Cross-court skip to Maureen. Maureen throws one up off the glass. It won't go. Battle for the rebound down low. And they're going to call a jump ball.
It'll go Loving one.
Oh, there's trouble walking in.
Uh-oh.
America's Most Wanted.
And she didn't bring any popcorn.
Well, no popcorn.
No popcorn.
She got some on the diet.
Hey, my wife loves me. She give me
She
popcorn.
brought you some popcorn. My wife can't even bring my glasses. So I can't see.
She don't even care about
That's right.
Hell,
Last time I texted her, I said, "Where you at?" And there's a still from Garcia. She said, "I'm getting my hair did." I'm like, "Getting your hair
Well, that's
did?"
The wind's blowing outside.
That's right. Better put on a cap. So
It got good, bad, and it got the worst real quick.
2:55 to go in the third. 44-15 is the score. Yeah, you'll need your hair did after you get out there in this
I'm
wind.
telling you.
Loving
Did
with
and
it.
washed.
Eunice in the full court pressure. They throw it down low to
35. She goes up drives.
yeah, and
34.
that's
She'll get to
man, that's a shot by Mei Ling Sing, number 34. And
She'll go to the line.
She attacked the basket pretty good, too. Nice move.
2:45 to go in the third. Mei Ling Sing will go to the line.
Free throw line, that is.
Her first shot is up,
Coming pretty soon.
No good.
and it is no good as Mei Ling Sing just a little short on that one.
And she's shooting left-handed here, too.
Yeah, it's a lefty.
That's about the way your golf ball goes, isn't it? Real short.
Yes.
Sandra?
Story of my life, man. It's not the only thing. It's always short. My
Stepping-
time.
Everything's short.
Stepping
on.
back in there, she's
here.
ready, left-handed, and here goes the shot, and she
And it's
sinks
good.
that one. Mei Ling Sing sinks
Nothing
it,
but net.
Oh, we got a steal here.
and then Eunice throws the
Oh,
ball
no
away.
call there.
Oh, and a big collision down low. Oh,
Big
we got
collision.
some clapping going back and forth between
She got good enthusiasm there, don't she?
I'm telling you.
Is it?
So Loving to throw it in. They throw it up top into the hands of Cooper John. Over to Mei Ling Sing. Now they drop it down low to Vasquez. Into Cooper John. Back up top to 12, who is Ortiz. She throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded there by number 10. That's Natalia Campos.
Shoot that, Sing.
Mei-Ling Sing with the shot. It rattles around. It won't go. Rebounded by Alina Rodriguez.
One
She
hand
throws
pass
a
toward
one
deep.
hand all the way to Maureen, who lays it off the glass and
Nice.
in for two. Alondra Maureen, I believe she's got 12 now.
I believe she was over there for a long time.
Loving with it. Into the hands of Vasquez. Eunice steals it
There
away.
you go, all the way, Rodriguez.
Here goes Rodriguez.
Shoot
She's
that.
going to step into a three
Let me
out on
hit
the
me
left
one.
wing. It won't go. Rebounded by McBee.
Shoot that.
Kenna McBee steps back into a shot. It won't go. Then Rodriguez is going to drop it in. So Alina Rodriguez with the rebound and the drop in there on the backside.
On the backside, he
I
Still
said.
believe that's
pressure.
11 points for her. Here comes Vasquez pushing it up toward the middle. Osto said nothing in my house.
I feel sorry for her because that was a
Hit a brick wall, man.
That was a foul, dude.
No. Good no call.
I thought she had position.
She was,
Either way, it was an offensive foul or defensive foul, right?
She was planted.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but you got to fall backwards to get the call.
48-16 is the score, quarter number 3.
Osto's like, I ain't falling down on this floor. Shoot.
It's too
Thompson
hard.
hit me and move on.
Ostos throws it back to Thompson. Thompson ducked. The Eunice with the turnover, and here comes Vasquez. Flips it back out into the hands of Mei-Ling Sing. She pulls, and she sinks the left-handed jumper, Mei-Ling Sing.
Nice shot.
And
And
Vasquez
then
gets
Eunice
still.
throws it away.
Yeah, just getting a little bit complacent throwing that ball in.
You know, relax, aren't they?
Yep. Kind of lobbing
Who
it
you
in
gonna call
a
this
little
foul
bit.
on 1-4? Is that her
So
third?
they're in the
That sure is.
48-18 is the score. Going to the line is Gabi Vasquez, 4'11". She's going to run in place for a minute, shakes her shoulders, does a little shimmy, throws up a shot, and it won't go.
Carl Malone would always do that back in the day, huh? Kind of flick the ball with his shoulders.
She steps back up in there, ready for the next.
Do it again. Try to do it again. Do it again.
Her next one is up, and that one won't go either. Rebounded by Kiara Thompson. Thompson trying to push it up the floor. Here comes
Rodriguez ends up
Rodriguez over to Ostos. Ostos
that.
thought about the three. They give it to Garcia. Garcia for three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Garcia gets her own rebound. Her putback won't go.
Singh gets it out of the melee.
And they kick it over, and now pushing it up the floor into the hands of number 10. That's Campos. She's got it on the right wing. Up top to 12, stolen away by Alina Rodriguez.
and then
then
she
stolen
is mugging,
back
and
the
another
other way,
turnover.
And then it goes back the other way, so there was like
5 turnovers in 2 seconds.
I can't even like look down at my piece of paper to mark the turnover, and it's another turnover. when I
Turnover
look
by
up.
the red, turnover by the white. Turnover by the red, turnover by the white. You can't even see
turnover.
the numbers, or much less the names.
So Rodriguez with it out on the left wing. Her three is up, and it goes in. Alina Rodriguez for three off the Kara Thompson assist.
Vasquez going
24
all the way down.
seconds to go in the third. Vasquez throws up a shot. It won't go. Rebounded by Ostos.
Push it.
plenty of time.
Comes
plenty of time.
Rodriguez,
Take your
15
time,
seconds to go. She's going to go
Nice
all the way to
little
the
move.
rack. Lays
Oh,
it
yeah.
in for two. Alina Rodriguez with two more. I'll add everything up at the end of the quarter. Still battling.
He walked a little bit, but forced
A
up.
little bit.
Loving with it.
I guess she must have
Again.
walked too much on that
They
one.
call
Again.
Loving, and the buzzer's going to sound. And at the end of three, Eunice 53, Loving 18. A big, big, big quarter for the Lady
Yeah.
Cardinals.
You got to maintain that. In.
They come out of the half ready to rock and roll here.
Yes, ready to
I
win.
concur. Good adjustments at halftime for Eunice.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Wrecker and Rental, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Guns Up, Devon Energy, NMR Pipeline. Our proud sponsor of tonight's district games, 53-18. Eunice leads here convincingly starting the fourth quarter. Any thoughts, Charlie?
Man, I'll tell you what.
Tell me what.
The girls come out of that locker room ready to play.
Tell me.
Yeah, I concur.
And it made a big difference
Like
putting
they
big
went
up.
in the locker room like, man, are they here?
What y'all doing? Y'all wake up, ladies?
And they come out ready to play, so I'm happy.
And Alina
Bravo.
Rodriguez is now, she's got 16 points. So if
Nice.
my math is right, that puts her at, let's see, 14, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, She's 29 points away from the 1,000 point mark.
And we got 8 minutes to get there.
Yeah,
If it's tonight.
I would guess the odds with the running clock would probably not be tonight, but that definitely
Boy,
makes
she can
it
get hot shooting them
reachable.
threes, brother.
Definitely makes it reachable in the next week for sure.
Do we have any home games next week?
I know we got some games. I don't know. I'd have to look at the schedule.
We got
They
one.
play again tomorrow.
In Gateway, right?
Yeah, Gateway. The bad thing is,
Alina's on the bench right now.
yeah, and we're not scheduled to go over there. So Pierce's shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gaetan, then knocked down, and then Michaela Pierce knocked somebody down.
He said the knockdown. It's a 10-second
I
knockdown.
think she tripped over her shoelace.
That ref there with the goatee and the sticking up hair everywhere said that otherwise.
Nope. Well, what makes him right? I guess because he's got the stripes.
Yeah, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
And he
53 to
don't know.
18.
Who said
7:20. I don't know. 7:25. Goes a shot that's up, and they got a charge.
So we'll Eunice take possession here on the turnover. A little bit of dead air here in the radio. Sorry about that. A couple of guys are. So another turn, another. Loving tried to steal it. Eunice got the ball, throwing it in. And Haller just it just hit her foot, rolled right out of bounds.
Charlie's done a good job of keeping us afloat here. 6:25 to go in the fourth. 53-18 is the
I
score.
think they ate some popcorn and got stuck in their throat.
Was that
both of them.
jalapeno that I ate a while ago?
that
Here
what it
comes
was?
Vasquez down the court. A shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Haller. My nose is running. Haller has it. She throws it up to McBee. McBee has it knocked away for a minute. Does have it knocked away, and now they're going to call a timeout. Loving.
Well, I don't know if they have possession or not. Huh?
That's 25 turnovers in the game for the Lady Cardinals.
You think-
53 to 18 is the score.
read the
6:02 to
sponsor,
go
bro?
on that ball
You
game.
think it really matters
You
right
okay?
now? Yes, sir, I'm okay.
No.
My nose is running.
I'm
You
sweating
know,
like crazy.
You ever, like when you were in elementary, especially like young elementary, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade, you get tickled and you just can't quit laughing. It don't matter how hard you try. That's kind of the way
Yeah.
it was.
Charlie's just
I
hilarious.
don't know what happened.
I will tell you, I had that happen once in court, and I was up there, in court, and I just got tickled, and every time I would make eye contact with someone out in the main area there, they would start snickering. Well, then I started snickering, and it's like the harder you try to quit, then you just can't, and it just don't work, and that's kind of the way it was happening
Well,
there for a minute.
they say laughter is good for the soul.
Oh, yeah, it definitely dropped my blood pressure a little bit.
So y'all souls are in good shape right now.
My nose is running. I've got tears in my face. So
it's a good-
Loving with the ball. 6 minutes to go here in the ball game on a running clock. I think. No, maybe my math ain't quite.
No,
Should
it's
be,
running-
should be
just
right
running
at
a little
35.
slow.
Right at 35.
Haller with a big rebound for the Lady Cardinals, and here comes Eunice back the other way. Leanne Reeves with it, pushing up the floor. Leanne Reeves,
And a three.
and the shot is up. Who made that three? Was
Number
that Michaela
10.
Pierce?
Number 10.
Michaela Pierce.
It was the young Reeves who just shot it.
She texted me at the same time I was, and Leanne Reeves shot it. Y'all got me all messed up
Or-
today.
We really don't have any whiskey up here, I promise you. It's really not.
56-18, 5:15 to go in the ball game. Leanne Reeves was trying to tell me when the next home game was, and so I read her name,
She
and
hit
then
a three.
I said she shot a three. McBee with
Was
the
it with the
runner,
runner,
and
huh?
Kenna McBee lays
I
another
guess I
one
better
in
keep
for
score
two.
again.
That is 14 points for that young lady, and Leanne Reeves tells me the next home game is February 16th.
That's a ways away.
Yeah, but we
that
have
is-
2 games next week, though, I believe.
Yep.
Stolen
Still by
away
Lizzie.
Gaetan. Here goes Lizzie Gaetan on the run out. She throws it up. It won't go. A battle for the rebound. And when I say a battle, I'm talking about a battle, and they call a jump ball.
And it goes over to Loving, apparently.
Gonna be Loving ball down low. Eunice partly still in the full court pressure here. 58-18 is the score. 4:25 to go in the ball game. Here comes Vasquez. Vasquez looking to get it over to Montoya. She does. Montoya dribbles up near the top of the key, flips it over to Cooper John. Cooper John back to Vasquez, off her foot, back to her hand. She's looking around. She's just going to turn around and protect it, I guess. Luan Smith spins around, a spin move, lays one up off the glass. Won't go. Alina Rodriguez with a big board. Here comes Alina. She throws a cross-court skip pass ahead to McBee. McBee shot won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Howler. Howler says,
I'll
give
take
it to
that.
me.
Oh, and Alina was blocked over there.
That had
That's
to be a foul.
Maureen who got her
I'm sorry,
shot
yes.
thrown. And she runs back to the free throw line and ties her shoe. I thought maybe she was going to shoot some free throws, but apparently not.
Oh, that wasn't a shot?
No, Charlie, it was not a shot.
I think she was shooting, bro. Pretty sure.
But even if she was, it was blocked. It wasn't a foul.
I think it was a foul.
So Eunice to throw it in right into their basket. They get it to Rodriguez. She throws it up top to Maureen. Maureen goes through the middle, kicks it over to McBee.
Oh, she thought about a three, huh?
McBee
Almost.
back to Maureen. Her shot is up.
Oh, in and out.
Rattles won't go. Howler in there battling, and she lays it in for two. Aubrey
won that
Howler
battle.
says, give it to me.
Nice.
Taking care of business down there.
That's 10 points for Aubrey Howler to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rebounds. That young lady's working on a double-double. Turning around in the lane, throwing up a shot is Rodriguez. It won't go, and Aubrey Howler gets rebound number 10 right there. That young lady's now got a double-double.
Good job there by Howler having a double-double here. Late, or kind of late in the fourth quarter, huh?
Yes, sir.
60-18, Eunice leads here.
Number
Pretty
one
good.
put her life on the line for that ball.
She's not giving up, boss. She's diving for it.
Well, I think, Levin came to play. I'm going to tell you, the first half
Yeah, the first half.
was a little bit scary.
Get it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls from deep. It won't go. Rebounded by Kenna McBee, and her putback won't go. Ball's going to go out of bounds. And so with 2:15 to go here in the ball game, Eunice 60, Loving 18.
And we got a running clock. So.
Rodriguez to throw it in on the left wing. She does. She gets it in. They get it back to her.
And
She
she's
gets
fouled.
They go back to Ostos. Over to Rodriguez for three. Oh, and it won't go. Rebounded. It's going to be a jump ball between
Should go to
Kenna
Eunice.
McBee and Rodriguez.
And it's going to be over here. Do it again. Let Rodriguez throw it step to her favorite corner and shoot that ball.
So Alina Rodriguez to throw it in on the baseline under the Eunice basket. In comes Mei Ling Sing. 60-18 is the score. I do too. I really do.
Just rolls off your tongue, man.
Yep. I mean, that's an awesome basketball name. That's a really, some names just flow good,
Yeah.
and
Shaquille
that's a
O'Neal.
neat one. Well, yeah, I don't know about that. That's why they call
Michael
him
Jordan.
So they get it into Garcia, back to Rodriguez. She attacks through the middle, flips a one-hand pass over to Thompson, back to
Give it
Garcia,
there.
and they give
Hit
it
it.
back to her, and she's open.
In and out.
It
No
was
good. Rebound by
everything
Loving.
but goed in.
Oh, my gosh.
And then Loving throws it toward Zhao, and it's going to be a turnover back the other way.
1:06 left. Running clock. We got to move.
So substitutions coming in. Alina Rodriguez going to step off. In comes Lizzie Gaetan, and I see a Davis sighting.
I
We got a
believe you
Davis
do.
sighting. Autumn Davis in the ball game. She's over there in the middle. That's number 41, daughter of one of our sponsors, Eunice Wrecker and Rental. We appreciate them. Eunice turns that ball over, and here comes Loving back the other way with 40 seconds to go in the game.
She double dribbled twice, didn't she?
Vasquez with it. They give it up top, swinging it cross court. Attacking is Franco.
Oh,
And Ostos comes over and gives her one of the, like when you've done something good in a football game and the
Yeah.
two good people run and they do like that flying chest
yeah,
bump.
yeah.
That's what it
Ostos
was, yeah.
gave her one of those.
she was just trying to be nice. I'm
Yeah.
Sure.
She's just trying to beat her to the spot. Is that her third
Oh,
foul?
I'm surprised they stopped the clock for
They
this.
did, yeah.
I thought you were.
No, they don't stop the clock.
I don't think so either. I don't know. Maybe it's a two-shot foul, so maybe it does stop. I don't know. So her first shot is up, and it is good.
Oh, they might get 20, boys.
And
Oh,
that
let's
is
take one
that
off.
Franco?
Yes, sir. I believe it is, Franco.
That is her third points. We got some Francos right here in Eunice. Good people.
Late
The next
violation
one
was
won't
not
go.
called.
Rebounded by Ostos. Over to Thompson. Thompson running it up the floor with 20 seconds to go. They throw it
Shoot
cross
that.
court to Gaetan. Gaetan steps into a three. It won't go. She's going to get her own rebound. Now she attacks off the dribble. Throws up a shot. It won't
She's
go.
going to
She's gonna get
score.
another one. It won't go.
Oh, man.
Davis with the rebound. Now it's kicked out, and here comes Loving, and a shot is up and no good.
Wow, what a game. What
Man,
an
I
ending.
tell you.
Got excited
there was a whole
towards
bunch
the
of
end.
stuff going on right there for sure. And anyway, at the end of this ball game, Eunice 60, Loving 19. The Lady Cardinals with the win.
Pretty
5-10,
victorious here. I'm
50-20.
glad he kind of picked up the game after the half.
26 turnovers as the negative for the Lady Cardinals. Definitely not something you want. You don't win too many games with 26 turnovers. That said, they put points on the board. 60 points is a lot of points in a girls basketball game, no doubt about it. It's a good game for the Lady Cardinals. For Eunice, Alondra Maureen with 12 points. She also had 6 steals, had a couple of rebounds, a couple of assists. Over on the other side, let's see here, Lizzie Gayton with 2, Michaela Pierce with 3. She knocked down that big 3. Kenna McBee, I've got her at 14 points, 8 rebounds, so 14 and 8, that's a good time for her. Also had about 3 assists. Kara Thompson, man, that's a lot of rebounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got her at 11 rebounds. I've got her at 2, 4, I believe 4 points. Aubrey Haller with 8, 10. I've got her at 10 points and 10 rebounds, so a double-double for Haller. And then Alina Rodriguez with 16 points. Also got her with 7 rebounds. I've got her with about 5 assists, so she had a good night. Michelle Ostos with about 4 boards. And then Autumn Davis with about 3 rebounds. So that's kind of the tail of the tape on the Eunice side. Over on the other side, I got Karen Montoya with 5, Brooklyn Rodriguez with 5, Giselle Lujan Smith with 3, Mei-Ling Singh with 3, and Franco with 3 as well. So that is the rundown of these two teams. We'll take a brief second. We'll be right back to cover the Eunice boys versus the Loving boys. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We're here a little less than 9 minutes to go here in the intermission between the boys and girls games. Between the boys and girls games. We're getting ready for the boys game. Eunice faces Loving. For Eunice, they enter this game with a 14-5 overall record, undefeated in District 4 2A. The Cards have won 8 straight games. They've won 10 of their last 11. They are on a roll. This team made it to the state quarterfinals 1 year ago and returned most of the kids from last season's team, including all of the starting lineup. Senior Ashton Thompson can do it all. He's 8 points away from the 1,000 career point mark, a huge feat, an amazing accomplishment. The 6'1" senior can play. He's fast. He's averaging nearly 20 a game. He can shoot it from deep. He gets to the rim. He's smart. He's got good IQ. I like this young man. He's a good kid, a good basketball player, just an all-around good kid, and comes from an amazing family, and another one of those families that sponsors our broadcast, Guns Up Services. We definitely appreciate you. Senior Billy Blevins is another one to watch for the Eunice Cardinals. I've been trying to get his career totals and points, haven't been able to get them yet. Billy is a sharpshooter. He specializes in shooting it from deep. When he's hot, watch out. I've mentioned it before, but his level of hotness is a little higher than most people's levels of hot. He can also get to the rack. He's done a better job of that this year. Give a little pump fake, get people thinking he's going to shoot it and go to the rack and lay it in. He's long, another one of those long athletic guys, a great all-around player. The Gomez brothers, I mean, what can you say? 6'4", double trouble. You feel like you're seeing double down low. They can both play inside. They can both step out and shoot it. They're both long. They both block shots. Luis is the junior. Jorge is the senior. Both great players. They pass it really well. You know, just do a little bit of everything. And then rounding out the starting five is Kevin Garcia, the athletic point guard that is not very big, but man, he's got big heart, and I don't know how many times we call him jumping in the middle of down in the paint in the lane, getting rebounds over all the trees down there. So just a great player is Garcia. Now in his 4th season, Mason McBee enters tonight with a record of 53 wins, 33 losses as Eunice's head coach. This Eunice team is currently ranked number 4 in max preps and number 5 in the latest coaches polls that came out this week. They are expected to make a deep run in the playoffs. Anything less than a Final Four, I've been saying since the opening game, I believe would be a letdown. Mm-hmm. With great teams come great expectations. This is a great team, everything about them, and so the expectations are high in Eunice. It's been a while since I've consistently seen good crowds at a boys game. We've seen some in girls games over the last 15, 20 years, but it's been a while since night in and night out you see good crowds for Eunice boys basketball, and we got a decent crowd. Now, granted, a bunch of them have stepped out for different things. There is a good crowd here tonight. Both sides have, got a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, Levin has a good size over here, too.
Yeah, so these two teams have battled earlier in the season. Eunice did win that game big. I think they won by like 30. Eunice should win the game big here tonight. I believe that's kind of my prediction. Quick shout out to a few folks. We had quite a few people listening during that last game, sending us messages, especially when we got a little tickled. Perry Kimple, we appreciate you listening all the way in Nevada. Eddie Montoya, Mindy McCaslin, Belyaleva. We appreciate you guys listening, and so many others. Tasha, we saw where you messaged earlier, so we appreciate all of you. And we get a little crazy up here sometimes, but we try to make it fun and exciting. I will tell you, I got a phone call today about a court-related issue.
Oh, is it us three?
And
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
I'll plead the
and
fifth, man, right now.
The person is not from there. They had got a ticket. Somebody gave them my number. I told them I couldn't talk to them about the ticket. But anyway, while they were on the phone with me, they were like, you know, I got to tell you, we listen to y'all's broadcast all the time, and y'all sure do make it fun, and we enjoy it. And that's someone who doesn't even live down here. So it's amazing how many of those we get, and we appreciate it. Like I said, we try to make it fun. And we're hard-headed rascals, or I am sometimes, but at the same time, we try to make it fun, try to make it entertaining.
It's so fun you forget you're on the radio,
yeah,
man.
sometimes.
You're like, what? Did I just say that?
It's funny because when I called you guys and said, hey, y'all want to do this, I think the first time we all got together, I said, I want this to be like a few guys just sitting and watching the game, and we just happen to have a mic. So we'll give a little play-by-play, but we want it to be like we were sitting up there in the bleachers beside each other watching the game.
Talking about the game.
That's right, and that's kind of the way we've tried to do this. And it's funny because I think you two would agree, and we talk about it sometimes. You start to see other groups kind of copying what we do.
Yeah.
And
we got copyrights pending.
That's right. That's right.
We got copyrights pending right now, so.
But we just try to make it fun, try to make it entertaining, and
nothing's rehearsed, guys.
Oh yeah,
other than the sponsors.
Yeah, we just
That's what
get up here and
somebody's
start
asked me to
jabbering.
listen to one day. So how much work do y'all do to prepare for all this? I was like, oh, well, I get up in the morning. That's about it.
So I can't see the judge unless it's a court order.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, we try to make it fun, try to make it entertaining, and I guarantee you, we got a good basketball team right now.
Oh yeah.
This boys' team they're good.
And it makes it fun.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more fun.
Yeah,
There's no doubt
winning's
about
everything,
it.
man.
Yes. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, winning isn't most important or isn't everything or whatever, and I always say those are people that are losers. And,
If you're losing, winning's not everything.
yeah, if you're losing, winning ain't everything. But when you're winning's pretty dang important.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
You know, it's I don't know. I just to me, I'm a sore loser, I think. Now, don't get me wrong. I think if you go back to when I was coaching, we lost the state championship, and we had numerous people that reached out to us and said, hey, the kids and the coach down there did a great job. They were a class act and took it, you know, like a champ. But I guarantee you, inside, I wasn't taking it like a champ. But I walked right over, smiled, shook everybody's hand, and to me, like I said, the only people that don't care whether they win or lose are usually losers. I mean, that's just the reality.
When I coached, of course, some of my daughter's teams and stuff through the years, and I'd always tell the girls, we don't, you know, I'm not focused 100% on winning, but I'm going to buy you ice cream if you play good. Yeah. But it's going to taste better if we win.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, obviously you want to win.
For sure.
But when you get to this level, it's a little more important.
Yeah, you're trying to win. There ain't no doubt about it. They don't give a blue trophy to the loser at the end of the year. And
that's correct.
It's just the way it is.
And the losers doesn't make the paper sometimes.
Hey, the big thing here, Ashton Thompson, 8 points. 8 points away from 1,000. Then in this game, it looks like they're going to do the national anthem. Everybody's confused again. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards!
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. I was trying to whistle at my wife as she was headed up this way, but my whistler wasn't working.
She lifts her right up.
I'll tell you what, you get some braces and your whistler doesn't work with a hoot.
Oh, she brought you some glasses.
Yeah, she does have some glasses. Put her fingers all over them, so I have smudge marks all over them. So now I'll be able to see more clear.
You hanging this guy with the gold rope and he'll complain about that, huh?
I'm telling you. How am I telling you?
Yeah, so, hey, once again, the big number is 8 for Ashton Thompson. Thank you, my love. You're pretty good to me. And
After the 4th game, no.
I can see. I knew that these teams were wearing different colored jerseys. I just couldn't tell while ago.
I think Ashton's going to get it maybe in the first quarter, the 6 minutes into the game.
And he walked by a
put
while
money
ago
on?
and
I'm not a gambling man.
he walked by a while ago and gave me the thumbs up and pointed at me, and I give him the fist pump. So
I mean, he's coming out shooting,
I'm
boy.
telling you, Ashton Thompson 8 points away from 1,000 points. The Booster Club and I ordered a banner for him today. We processed it, we got it sent over, and then there were some issues with the photos on it, so we're gonna have to send him some new pictures, and it was already after closing by the time I got the new pictures. But we will have that for him. I got a strong feeling that he's gonna get that tonight, but we will definitely celebrate his accomplishment, and we're proud of you, Ashton Thompson. And Guns Up Services will be bringing you that 1,000th point as it is
People
coming.
don't realize it's not that easy to get there.
Boy, man, it's
you got
not.
to be consistent with
It-
your
it
shot.
is
You got
not.
to become a show and
That's a
play
lot
every
of
night.
points.
You know,
Home and away.
I'm always talking about Jada and Araya and those teams. I mean, Araya Mendoza ended up with like 1802 or 1804. I usually know my brain ain't working right now. And Jada ended up with 14-something. And, and those girls made a lot of points through the years.
A lot of points.
And they played all 4 full seasons. You take someone like Ashton Thompson, his freshman year was that COVID year where they only played like 8 games.
Correct.
So he's kind of, got
He made
the
it for that
handicap.
gap, yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, proud of these young folks and their accomplishment. 1,000 points is a big deal, and we're hoping to see it here shortly. So both teams headed out onto the floor. Eunice in the home white, Loving also colored red and white. They are wearing the away red. This Loving Falcon team is
They got
not,
some regulated music playing,
Oh
boss.
yeah. They're 11-7 on the season. The Cardinals are 14-5. Both teams are out there. Jorge Gomez steps into the circle for the jump ball, and I'm trying to see what the number of this other gentleman is.
You got the glasses on. His number 20.
Ball ends up in the hands of Loving, so they win the tip, and here come the Falcons. Billy Blevins out there guarding the ball. They swing it all the way back up top to J.D. King. All the way across the court to number 2, that's Perez. And now back over into the left side to Ruiz. Ruiz tries to throw it down low, stolen away by Luis Gomez. Luis throws
nice.
it back
Beautiful.
to his brother, who drops it in
Gomez,
for
the
2.
Gomez
Luis for
action
2.
right there, boys.
Jorge with the assist. Eunice in the full court pressure. They drop it down low to King.
blocked.
Blocked by Gomez. That's Jorge Gomez with the block. Here comes Eunice. Ashton Thompson with the
Nice
ball.
pass.
Cross court to Blevins. Blevins down to Gomez. Back up top to Garcia, who steps into a 3, and he busts it. Kevin Garcia for 3.
Man.
Guess I better keep score, huh?
Here comes Perez, Bobby Perez for Loving. Dribbles around, crosses over between his legs, guarded closely by Blevins. Over to the left wing, they give it up top to King. King, cross court, ends up in the hands of Perez. He's going to pull for 3. His shot is up. It won't go. Battle for the rebound.
Head-on collision.
That was 2 Loving people that
Collided, not
Yeah.
Gomez.
Foul.
yeah,
Gomez.
Gomez.
2-3.
Gomez fell over him after the fact, but they called that foul.
Wow.
And it begins.
And
So
it
here
begins.
goes Loving to throw it in. They throw it up top into the hands of Ruiz, who gives it back to Perez. He tries to run and throw one down low, throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball.
Trying to force that ball. There's still 5-0 here. Eunice leads on a quick start here for them.
Kevin Garcia playing the point guard duties for the Cardinals, brings it down the middle. Ashton Thompson now with it over on the right wing. Looking down low, they give it to the high post to Luis Gomez. He drops a nice pass down to Jorge, who's fouled by King when he goes up, and that'll send Jorge to the free throw line.
But George is the king in this house.
That's right.
Said not in my
That's all I got to say.
Billy Blevins, the other king, the homecoming king, he's tying his shoe over there.
He sure is. I'm going to get some Velcro.
Gomez's first shot.
Somebody screaming air ball.
You know, when that ball came out of his hands,
He
it
knew
just
it
looked
too.
a little funny, and he grabbed his
He's like-
chest, was like, ooh.
He looked at him like, he looked at himself.
Can I have that back?
Here's his next one. That one is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Blevins and then pulled away. And they're going to call a jump ball.
A delay jump ball.
Yes, I concur.
You got to call that quick, man.
6:28 to go here in quarter number
It's
one.
gonna be
Eunice
white
going
ball.
to be throwing it in under their basket. Kevin Garcia runs down to throw it in, drops a nice pass into Jorge. Jorge turns around and lays one in for two.
Like a
He might have
360 in the
practiced
air,
that
huh?
play before.
7-0 Eunice run here to start this ball game. Eunice in the full court pressure. Thompson and Gomez, they try to throw a pass down low to Perez. That's the second one of those type
I
passes.
think number 20's not waiting for those passes. He's not looking at those.
Well, and those are rocket
Yes.
passes. Another turnover by Bobby Perez. 6:10 remaining in quarter number one. Eunice with a 7-0 lead and the ball. Blevins over to Thompson. Thompson with it. As we mentioned, he needs 8 points. Garcia on the right corner, back up to Gomez, swings it cross court to Billy Blevins, who gives it to Jorge.
Nice give and go.
And then Blevins comes down the middle. He goes up on the give and go with him and Jorge Gomez. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line.
Cardinals are slicing and dicing right now, man. Nice pass. Nice, what do you call a little dump, huh?
Yeah, a little give and go action between Blevins and Jorge Gomez. Blevins now heads to the free throw line. 5:54 remaining in quarter number one, and Billy Blevins knocks down the first of two. 8-0 is the score. Multiple subs come in. Cameron Allen has a tall glass of water for Loving.
Big 2-2, huh?
And Blevins makes them both. 9-0 is the score. 5:50 to go in quarter number one. Bobby Perez with the ball for Loving. Dribbles around the left side, headed down, flips it back over into the corner. A shot is up. It's no good. Big battle for the rebound. And Gomez, that's Jorge Gomez. He pulls it away. Blevins with it. Gives it to Garcia. Garcia
Give it to him. He's
looking
open.
down low. Thompson saved a turnover. His shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Loving, and here comes Loving back the other way. Bobby Perez flips it over to the left side to Ansuarez. His shot is up, no good. Battle down low for the rebound again into the hands of Billy Blevins, who gets the deflected on the rebound. And here comes Eunice. 5:10 to go in quarter number one. Eunice with it. They give it up to Jorge.
Float it to him, buddy.
He gives it to Thompson. Thompson on the runner, tries to flip it back up. It almost goes off the glass and in on the deflection. Luis Gomez tried to drop it in, and now here comes Loving. Into the hands of Ruiz, back to Perez.
Double
Perez
screen
trying
up there.
to double screen up top, a little, what do they call that, horns action. And then and one.
That's kind of impressive right there.
Bobby Perez going to get the and one. 4:44 on the clock.
Finally kept the ball and they scored. Imagine that, huh?
9-2 is the score here as they call that foul on Billy Blevins. And Bobby Perez heads to the line to shoot one. His first shot and only shot in this one is up, and it won't go. Rebounded by King and then blocked by Gomez, and then stolen away by Ashton Thompson. So here come the Cards.
Thompson attacks, dumps it off the park. Kevin.
Back up top to it, Gomez. Gomez with a little step-through move. His shot is up, won't go, but a big rebound by Luis, and on his putback, he gets fouled.
Baby brother taking care of him, huh?
Yep.
Like that ball movement Eunice is doing right now. Cutting, slicing, going to the basket aggressively. Beautiful job by Eunice right now.
4:24 on the clock in quarter number one. Luis's first shot sinks it right through. He's now got 3 points. Luis Gomez, as we mentioned earlier, the younger brother of the Gomezes. If you're seeing double out there, their numbers are mirror images. He misses the second. 3-2 and 2-3 are those Gomezes. Jorge the senior, Luis the junior. Here comes Perez over to Ruiz, back to Perez. A little pick and roll action at the top. Perez trying to dribble through, almost knocked away, but they end up back with it into the hands of Ruiz, whose shot is up. It won't go. Rebounded.
That's a walk, isn't
And
it?
it's on the floor,
been.
yeah.
He rolled.
They kick it back out to Ruiz, whose three is up, no good. Battle again for the rebound. Bodies are on the floor.
Got a foul.
Let the bodies hit the floor for sure.
And they still won't let the ball go. Going crazy up here.
10 to
Busta
2.
Rhymes.
3:52. There, it's going to be Loving ball on the baseline under their basket. Looking to throw it in. They throw it up top to Ruiz. Giovanni gives it over into the corner, and then a long shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Billy Blevins, and here comes the Cardinals. Cross court to Luis Gomez. They hand it back to Billy. Over to Ashton Thompson on the right wing. He crosses over, heads through the paint, flips it back out to Billy. Billy steps into a three, and he sinks it. Billy, the kid Blevins, the gunslinger, sinks it for three.
He's slinging them.
Ashton Thompson with the assist. 3:21 to go in quarter number one. Loving with the ball over in the right corner, working it around between Luis all the way back up to Perez near the top of the key. Coach is changing the offense over here. It's funny because the coach on the bench was the one calling the offense, and the one out there on the court didn't call nothing. This one, he's doing all the hollering
1-4,
too.
huh?
So the ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball after a turnover.
That's kind of crazy. Is he the assistant or the head coach?
I don't know. The assistant's doing all the coaching, and the coach is standing out there with his arms crossed silent.
Wonder if he lost his voice.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe that is the coach, and the assistant just stands out there. I'm not sure how that works.
He's trying to trick us.
Yeah, they're playing that whoop-de-doo on us.
They're tricking us pretty good. The score is 13-2.
Trying to throw it down low was Thompson trying to get it to Gomez. He thought he was fouled. No call, and here we go. Back the other way. Bobby Perez over to the left wing to Lujan. Lujan kicks it back up to Ruiz. Ruiz with a little flip over to Allen, and now Perez has it back. He crosses over, attacks off the right side, throws the ball off a couple of feet. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Eunice.
The big old feet from the Eunice players.
Wasn't that a moving screen over there?
That's a lot of feet is all I know. A lot of feet.
The screens can't move, Charlie.
I'm telling you,
2:38 to go here. They flip it in, knocked away by Eunice, and then into the hands of a Loving player. He's going to step on the line. It's going to be Eunice ball. 13-2 is the score. 2:35 to go in quarter number one. They throw it into Kevin Garcia. He's going to bring it across the timeline, swings it over to the left wing to Billy Blevins. He looks to the high post, gives it to Gomez.
Tried to force it there.
Gomez tried to get it to his brother. It was stolen away. That's turnover number two. I missed one earlier. 2:19 to go here in the first quarter. Perez with the ball. Eunice is kind of adjusted into, they're just kind of playing what I call like a pack line defense here, which is kind of a man matchup type of deal. That ball's going to go off everyone and out of bounds.
It's going to be Loving ball.
Yeah, it is. And Eunice is walking the wrong direction, but so is Loving.
So what's that tell you?
Everybody but the ref thought it was Eunice ball.
Yeah.
Even me.
So Loving
Imagine
to
that,
throw
Charlie.
it in, trying to get it in. They do. They flip it up top.
Ruiz. You can get that?
And Ruiz has it. Giovanni, we'll call him Gio. He kicks it over to the right side to Bobby. Bobby kicks it up top to King. King into the hands of Allen. Allen swings it cross court to Ruiz, who takes a long three.
And he's fouled by Calvillo, right?
Yeah, they called Jose Calvillo for the foul. He's looking around like, what are you talking about?
I just came in the game. My feet ain't even warmed up.
Yep. 1:53 to go here in quarter number one. Eunice leads 13-2.
We'll see what the ball says.
He got 3 times.
Charlie's got the right idea here. We'll see what it says. First shot is up, and it is good for Giovanni and Ruiz.
We're going to wait till the end, right? Because he can miss the next 2.
Yeah.
So
that may be a definite ball. That's a liar. That's a liar ball right there. The second one, doesn't it? What happened there? Oh, it's a three-pointer.
Yep, everybody's going crazy.
I was like, what happened? I had people chasing around, getting the rebound.
So if he makes it, the ball didn't lie. If he misses, the ball did lie.
Best out of 3, right?
Yes, sir. Let's see what this. No pressure, Reese. Oh, and he misses.
Told you.
Battle for the rebound down low comes into the hands of Calvillo.
It's a true battle down there.
With him, huh?
Kicking and
take that, Thompson.
There goes Eunice. Thompson with it on the right wing.
Dunk.
Beautiful pass to Gomez, who lays it in off the glass. Jorge Gomez for 2 off the Ashton Thompson assist. That's the second assist for Thompson. Bobby Perez heads up the middle. Eunice trying to trap him out here. They've got him. They trapped him up. He's stuck. Oh, and he tried to throw it away.
A foul!
Oh,
A foul! Say what?
No.
No.
Wow. Wow.
Are
Man.
you serious?
Yeah, they were bailed out on that one. 1:26 to go here in quarter number 1.
Surprised you didn't say he was
15 to
shooting,
3.
right?
Bobby Perez swings a
give a
one-hand
couple of
pass
shots.
cross court to Lujan.
Follows
Lujan
the
back
coach up,
up
he's screaming,
into
"He's
the
shooting."
hands of Allen. Ruiz with it. Crosses over, picks it up, drops it down low to Allen. Stolen away by Kevin Garcia, who's down there playing the post. And then they call the foul on Allen.
Look at that. Kevin Garcia was like a foot shorter than that guy and playing great defense against him,
Playing
too.
great defense.
Yeah,
Holding his ground, man.
They were trying to
Look at that little
post
mismatch.
Garcia up down low, and Garcia said, not in my
No,
house.
brother.
So 1:10 left in the first quarter.
15 to 3 is the score. Kevin Garcia brings it across the timeline, flips it over to Billy Blevins. Screen and roll with Calvillo and Blevins. Nice pass down low.
It's still
it
here.
gets knocked out of bounds. Blevins with a nice little touch on that, gave it to Calvillo. He had it for just a second, and then it was knocked out of his hands by a Falcon defender. And we've got a timeout on the floor with 58 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. Eunice 15, Loving 3.
Shout out to our sponsors, NMR Pipeline, Guns Up Services, Divin Energy, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, BT8 Service, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsors of today's boys basketball game, 15-3, as Eunice leads here in the district game against the Loving Falcons.
Best sponsors in the business. If we didn't have the sponsors, we wouldn't be here getting to
Enjoy
cut
what we do,
up,
right?
cut up, have a good time, talk about the victories the boys have had, and some of the stuff you say that I'm not
Me?
sure about.
Because it's definitely not me.
Yeah,
58 seconds
can't
to
blame
go.
the judge. I might get a ticket one of these days.
But let's not bring the ticket up. Let's leave the ticket alone.
Yeah, let's leave the tickets
You'll
up.
get him some donuts and get out of that ticket. We know your MO already. Blevins with it. He
Let's do
steps
three.
into a three.
Go in
And
and
now
out.
rattles
Foul.
around, won't go. Rebounded by Allen and the Falcons. Here comes Perez pushing it up the floor for Loving. He crosses over, goes with the left hand toward the
walk.
top of the key. Looked like he drugged the pivot foot, but no call. He gets it to Lujan, back to Perez, into the hands of Ruiz, who pulls for three. His three is short. It's rebounded there by big Braylon Jeter. And then
They come from behind him and knock the ball out of his hands.
I looked down to record his rebound, and when I looked up, the ball was out of bounds. And everybody
Reese
standing
from
around
Loving
looking.
has shot like crazy from 3-point line, has not made one yet.
You probably unjinx him or whatever in a minute.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Thompson with it on the left wing, looking down low, gets it to Calvillo.
Watch the backside, Calvillo.
Calvillo got somebody chasing him. He
Shoot
kicks it
that.
out to Thompson. Thompson steps into a three, and it won't go. Calvillo with the rebound. His putback won't go. So Jose Calvillo with the rebound out of all of that stuff that went on there. Pushing it back the other way is Loving. Into the hands of Lujan. His shot is up and no good. King with the rebound. Turns
Backs that
around,
shoulder
goes
in.
up strong.
Offensive
It won't go.
foul.
They're gonna
Good
call
call.
him for the offensive foul. The
push
Loving
off, huh?
faithful didn't like it.
And he called us from way back on mid-court.
Good call, Ref. I like that.
Yeah, the Loving faithful are hollering at him and letting him hear it too. They got some mad looks on their face. Here comes Thompson, 1 second to go. He throws one up at the buzzer.
Oh, and it's good!
And it's good! Thompson says, give it to me! Give
And
it
the
to me
buzzer
for
beater.
three off the glass is Ashton Thompson. Woo!
You know, you didn't shoot the ball at all, but that one at the same
Man.
time.
Ashton
Money.
Thompson at the buzzer off the glass, and he's 5 points away from that 1,000 point mark.
He made that one count, didn't he?
5
Nice
points
shot there.
for Ashton Thompson will reach the 1,000 point mark. And as I mentioned, this is a young man who had a shortened freshman season.
'Cause of
He only
COVID.
played like 8 games that year.
So, that means he's been pretty productive the last couple of years.
At the end of the first quarter, Eunice 18, Loving 3.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Services, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage. Shut up, Charlie. Divin Energy, Guns
I had
Up
to call.
Services, NMR Pipeline. Our proud sponsors of today's game as well.
Best sponsors in the business.
Yes, sir.
100%.
No doubt
Yes, sir.
about it. We got some great ones, great people, great sponsors, great viewers. We appreciate you. Both teams headed back out on the floor for Eunice. It's Jeter, Blevins, Calvillo, Maddox Mata in the game, and Ashton Thompson. Both teams onto the floor. Here we go. Eunice in the white home uniforms. Thompson comes over the top of the key,
Nice
rolls
drive.
down the middle, throws up a shot. It won't go. Big battle for the board by Calvillo, who saves it. Calvillo's a hustler. Over to Mata, off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of 20. That's King.
He might have took an extra step, but nobody noticed but me, apparently.
Bobby Perez with the ball, crosses over, guarded by
Charlie
Mata.
mumbling over here?
Back to Ruiz. He
took
just
his
mumbling. Ruiz with it out on the right wing, back up to Jill. Skips it cross court to Suarez. Oh, and Braylon Jeter says, not in my house.
Oh, and again, another swipe by Jeter.
Jeter with
Then
another block.
it's a walk.
And Jeter with 2 blocks right there in a few seconds. Big Braylon Jeter and his grandma's
going
over there
crazy.
going crazy.
With that popcorn in her hand.
Grandma's in the front
throwing
row. She's
popcorn
about
everywhere.
to throw popcorn at everybody.
So that's my boy.
Yeah, she said.
That's my boy.
Just thought it was the summer murmurs over here.
7-11, it's time for a big gulp. 18-3 in quarter number 2. Here comes Thompson.
Uh-oh. What we got?
What you got, Buzz?
I'm not sure what we
Oh, he's got some blood.
Oh, yeah, he got a little blood. He's bleeding a little bit on his lip or something.
Just rub some dirt on it. Let's go
Yep.
back to playing ball.
Get blood on the floor?
That is J.D. King. He's got looked like a busted lip or nose. Something was bleeding right there on his mouth, so they send a sub in for him. They're moving the teams off the floor. I guess there must be some blood on the court.
Nah, they're just.
Oh, no, they're just adjusting.
Yeah.
Here
Resetting
to this
everything.
side. So Mata to throw it in for Eunice, gets it to Calvillo, back to Mata. Mata out here on the right wing with the ball.
Oh, nice
Does a
move
little
there.
pump fake, heads down the right side, throws up a shot, and
Offensive
they
foul.
call an
wow.
offensive foul on him.
Still moving.
Little flop in there, bud.
Wow.
It counts. You look like LeBron James flopping
I
out there.
started to say LeBron James. 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Multiple subs as the Gomez's come in. Off goes Jeter and Calvillo.
Man, Hyen Castro.
Thompson steps off, and yeah, you're right. Castro comes in for him. So now it's Castro, Blevins, Gomez, and Mata. Ruiz over to Perez. Crosses over. That's not Perez. That's on Suarez. He throws it up to Florida. 2-1. That's Rodriguez. Rodriguez crosses over between the legs. Now he attacks through the middle. Picks it up. Kicks it back out to Lujan. Lujan with a little step
nice
through
pass.
the move.
But they call a foul
Call a foul.
on Hyen.
So they call Hyen Castro for the foul on the floor. 2 fouls on Eunice, none on Loving so far in this quarter. 6:44 to go in the first half. 18-3 is the score. Loving with it.
Oh.
Kicking it back up top to Ruiz. He drops it down low to the postman. Postman turns around, throws up a shot. That's Caleb Rodriguez for 2 for Loving. Eunice with the ball. 5 points now for Loving, 18 for Eunice. 6:25 to go. Hyen Castro drops it down low to Gomez. Gomez with a little turnaround. Kicks it back out to his brother Luis. Back down to Jorge.
Let him
Jorge
reset.
going to turn around. He's going to flip one up. It won't go, but he gets fouled. And his brother with the rebound and the putback won't count.
But it
But
looked
it looked
pretty.
good.
It looked pretty.
It did look pretty.
Did you see how the ref did
Yeah,
that?
the ref gave a little demonstration.
The Loving natives
It looked
are
like
getting
me when I've
restless.
been eating it like Texas Roadhouse or someplace.
Oh,
With
that
my
big
belly
one.
sticking out. And that's what that looked
Like a little
like.
Humpty Dumpty.
Something.
Look at that arc on that.
Nothing
And
but
that-
net.
That is Jorge. He steps up there, and, man, he shot that one high. That's 5 points for him, and he'll have a shot at another one. 6:16 to go here in the first half. His next one is up.
Way
and
short.
it
No
is-
rim.
No rim.
You know, his shot, his free throw shot usually looks really comfortable.
He's walking away looking at his
He
hands
doesn't
like,
look
what's wrong with
comfortable
these
today.
things?
That's the second air ball in 4 free throws that
pretty
he
odd.
shot. And he's a good shooter. He shoots the ball well.
He was looking at his hands like he was going to talk to him. Like, what are y'all doing?
Sometimes in the game of basketball, especially when you're shooting, you can kind of get in your own head a
Yeah.
little bit and start
Yeah.
trying to adjust things. And he's too good a shooter for that. So ball battled around, ends up in the hands of Jorge, and he is going to get fouled there.
There's something on the floor Jorge pointed out to the ref.
Maybe some.
Looks like some blood, so they're going to stop the game here for just a second.
There's blood,
And
sweat, and tears on the floor.
We'll talk about some blood. If you're feeling bloody out there and need some services, you can run on down to Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply. They got all of the things you'll need to clean up some blood
Well,
out
the
on
Eunice
your
Health
site.
Clinic
We'll give you some blood.
will give you some or take
Well,
some.
yeah, they'll take
it.
some too. They'll also make you bleed when they stick you with one of them shot needles or something down there. And, of course, if the blood gets too bad, you can
Get one of our 3 vacuum truck sponsors to come suck it up.
they'll suck it right up.
We got Lobo, we got Guns Up, we got my buddy Parker.
And if you get like me, where your pipes don't flow too good, you just call NMR and they come over and
Flush
lay
'em
you a
out.
pipeline. So
And probably just bury you.
Yeah,
Bury
it's
this
too
man.
bad to just dig a big old deep hole.
You know how many people will be
BTH
happy?
Services will come in and bury you. All right, so here we go. 19-5 is the score. Eunice in the lead. Hyan Castro over to Billy Blevins in the left wing. He drops it down low to Luis. Luis tried to spin through the middle. He had it taken away by Caleb Rodriguez, and here
That don't
comes the
happen very
Falcons. Billy Blevins putting pressure on the ball. Ball gets swung over to the left side. Oh, Jorge Gomez with his third block of the game. The Loving faithful not happy. They're screaming. Blevins with it way out. He drops
Wide
a
open.
beautiful pass down to Jorge Gomez, who lays it in for 2 off the Blevins assist. A couple of seniors working together there. 21-5, 5:18 to go here in quarter number 2. And Loving going to take a timeout with Eunice leading 21-5 here in quarter number 2, 5:15 to go.
Shout out to our sponsors, Redbird Garage, Parker Energy, I said that wrong completely. Huh? Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Cardinal Hardware, BTA Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, Guns Up Services, NMR Pipeline, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsor of today's game. 21-5 is going to be another blowout, hopefully. Keep playing like this. It's going to be a victorious night for the Cardinals here in the district game.
Be a good weekend.
Yeah, I think I talked about in my pregame that I expected a 30-pointer or more win, and we're on
It's
track.
looking that way, yes, sir.
Yeah. So Loving to throw it in, they get it into Ruiz. He's going to come off the Rodriguez pick, a little double pick, that horns action up near the top of the key. They kick, trying to get it back to Ruiz, but goes into the hands of Rodriguez, and now he hands it over. Giovanni Ruiz with it out on the right side, guarded by the big post man, Jorge. He does a little pump fake, throws up a shot, it won't go, and Billy Blevins with the rebound. That's rebound number 4 for him. Luis Gomez out on the left wing. Maddox Mata now. Back over to Blevins. Blevins is open. Gets it down to Jorge.
3 seconds.
And they call him for the 3 seconds in the lane. 4:43 remaining here in the first half.
Well,
21-5 is the
threes or what?
score.
He's been camping out in there all night,
That was
boss.
1, 2, skip a few 5. Or maybe 3. But anyway,
1-3. Yeah,
1-3.
that's it. 1-3.
21-5 is the score. 4:40 to go. Here comes Loving. They get it to Perez. He's in the trap, but he dribbles out of it. Comes all the way across, back through the middle. Now he's going to back it out and reset him. Thinking about giving it to Ruiz. Now he's changing his mind. Coach barking out all kinds of play changes. They're like, run this play, run that play, forget it, just go. And
Play some
number
ball.
10, yeah, on Suarez. Back
Score.
over to Perez. Number 22 is Allen. He heads across. They kick it back over to Ruiz. Ruiz back down low to Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns around, throws one up. It won't go. Big rebound for Maddox Mata. And here comes Eunice. Hyan Castro out on the left wing, throws up a runner. He had his shot blocked by Ruiz, and Ruiz shook his head at him like, not in my house. And Hyan Castro just looked up at the scoreboard like, yeah, it's your house, but it's 21-5. There's a shot
There we
that's
go.
up and in by Jorge Gomez. He's doing it down
Too
low.
easy, man.
3:50 to go here in quarter number 2. Here comes
Chloe.
the Falcons. Well, yeah, that too. Chloe's coming
Here
as
she
well.
is. I got her.
So Loving with the ball. That is on Suarez. He throws it down low, and turning around and laying it in is Rodriguez. That's Caleb Rodriguez for 2 more.
Making it 7-23.
Mata with it. Had it slapped away for just a second. Gets it back. Cross court to Gomez. Gomez with it out on the left wing. Crosses over, gives it, and it ends up in the hands of Blevins. Blevins to Mata. Mata comes down. They drop it down low to Luis. Luis with a little spin move,
yeah.
throws it off the glass. Won't go, but Billy Blevins
putback.
with the rebound and the putback on the alley-oop. And he drops it in for 2 more. That's 7 points for Blevins. He also grabbed another rebound in there also.
Yep.
Count him one of those. Rodriguez with it down low again. They kick it back out to around the top of the key. Cross court to Ruiz. He drops it down to Rodriguez with a little one-handed turnaround. It won't go. High rebound there by Luis Gomez. Eunice slowing it up a little bit, looking over to the coach for some instruction. Ashton Thompson at the scorer's table waiting to come in. Needing about 5 points so that I can get Crunk over
3
here.
seconds again.
And they're going to call the 3 seconds down low.
Well, that official found something he's good at.
You're so stupid, Charlie.
2:33
You're so
remaining in the
stupid,
first
I
half,
swear.
25-7.
Put the mute your button sometimes,
You
man.
can watch that lane.
You got to push that mute button on.
Yeah, Charlie, just go get some more popcorn, man.
They don't want to hear me crunching popcorn.
All right, Bobby Perez with the ball. He's playing catch back and forth with Unswaller as they try to throw it down low. Stolen away for a second.
Get a block
and
from
a big
behind.
Block by Luis. Oh, and then there's a battle down low, or a battle for the ball and a jump ball.
Looks like dancing.
Round and round. Little dozy though. Who's going to be? Eunice?
That looked like
Those
me
are 11s.
in
Loving
Rio
ball.
Dosa this weekend at that Spanish concert. I was up there bobbing and weaving. And I don't even know
Who's that crazy
but
white guy up there?
That's exactly what they were
They
saying.
called him Bob Weaver.
Get him his
right.
glasses.
Yeah, instead of Bill, I was Bob. 2:05 to go here in the second quarter, 25-7. Back up top to number 10, that's on Suarez, all the way across court into the hands of Rodriguez now at the top of the key. He steps into a shot, won't go, rebounded by Ashton Thompson. Here comes Eunice, they throw it away to Rodriguez, but he steps out of bounds. It's going to be Eunice ball. I really like the student section over there. Got a good student section.
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Screaming some stuff over there, too. Brick and air ball and
No matter watch out.
Not my house.
The long arm of the law.
Just trying to see if I saw Chloe over there. She was over there earlier with her knee brace and all that stuff on. I don't see her now. Eunice almost throws that one away as Garcia was trying to get it over to high end.
he jumped that pass lane pretty quick there, didn't he?
Yeah, he was moving. That Bobby Perez, he's a heck of a football player too. Call his name a lot during the football season. Ashton Thompson, beautiful pass over
nice.
to Luis Gomez. Ashton Thompson with the assist. Luis with 2 more.
Too easy, coach. Too easy.
1:30 to go here in the first half. 27-7. Eunice leads by 20. Ruiz steps
Deep
into a
three.
3 and he buries it. That is
Finally.
Giovanni Ruiz. He's got 4 points now with that 3 and the 1 free throw earlier. 1:15 to go here in the first half. Ryan Castro comes off the pick, a little pick and roll action, gives it back to Ashton Thompson.
out
Ashton
of that
Thompson
lane.
dribble, a
He's
little
watching it.
in-out dribble with that right hand, kicks it over to Garcia. Ball gets knocked away.
Oh, everybody's sleeping.
Pass from Ryan Castro to Jorge Gomez.
You got to stay awake, boys.
Man, that was nice.
Yeah, he was all by himself.
It's our dun-dun-dun,
Coming
dun-dun-dun.
back the other
Ooh.
way is Loving. The shot is up. It won't go. Luis Gomez is going to rebound that and one-handed off the feet of a Loving player. And so I'm going to give him a rebound off that one. He never really grabbed it with 2 hands, but he just reached out there, grabbed it with 1, and threw it right off the legs of the Loving defender so that Eunice would end up. That's smart ball right there. 29-10 is the score.
There goes Chloe down the steps. Is that her?
Oh, yeah, that is her. Headed down the stairs over there's Chloe. Stairs are not her friend with that outfit.
Thompson for 2.
Thompson drops a high floater in. Ashton Thompson for 2 more. That's 5 points. He's 3 points away from the 1,000 mark. Into the hands, down low of King. King with a little spin move, tries to drop it in. He does to Allen.
Blocked.
Oh, and Gomez goes up high and blocks.
He don't like the
shot.
Gomez. That guy don't like the Gomez. That's all I got to say.
So,
I know. He calls the 3 seconds and then the foul. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on. Come on.
Well, that's only 1 foul on him.
Yeah, but
first foul, 18 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. First shot is up, rattles around,
And
won't
the
go.
ball don't lie.
From Cameron Allen, as Charlie says it, the ball will not lie. It just can't do it.
He can do it.
It wasn't made to lie, right? It's perfectly round.
31-10.
It'll bounce.
18-5. Allen's next shot is up, and it won't go. And the big high rebound by Luis Gomez.
Give it to him right here. Give it to him in the corner.
13 seconds to go into the hands of Garcia. Garcia comes off, kicks it over to Thompson. Thompson going to pull from deep. It won't go. Man,
I almost
Jorge
got
Gomez kind of got
it. It is all over his back.
Kind of scared me.
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
So 3 seconds to go. 31-10 is the score. Quarter number 2. Bobby Perez with it. Runs down, throws up a shot. Won't go, partially blocked. And at the end of the first half, Eunice 31, Loving 10. Just looking at some notable numbers. Ashton Thompson with 5. He needs 3 more points to eclipse the 1,000 point mark in his career. Billy Blevins with 7. Luis Gomez with, I've got him at 3. He's also got 5 rebounds, a block, a steal. Jorge Gomez with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. He's also got about 3, 4 boards and a few blocks. So that's kind of the tale of the tape here at halftime. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. We'll send it over for a word from our sponsors.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Eunice High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season both on the field and in the classroom. Go Eunice Cardinals! NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Eunice schools are excited to have students and staff back on campus and involved in another successful school term. It's been an eventful year, and the Eunice schools are ready for whatever comes their way. Eunice Public Schools provide high-quality educational experiences in a safe environment. The entire Eunice community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities, and a fantastic school system.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Eunice has a friendly small-town atmosphere, great schools and churches, and a low cost of living. The entire community is very involved with all levels of sports and academics. The Eunice Department of Motor Vehicles' new office hours are Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., and Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. no testing on Friday. Eunice, a friendly small town with a wonderful community and amenities.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a porta-john and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 394-8828. Call 394-8828. Or swing by Redbird Garage at 1800 North Main Street in Eunice and meet the new owners, Josh and Erica Jones. Redbird Garage is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 13 years and is family owned and operated, located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice. They are your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tanks, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. Go, number 5.
Lobo Trucking has been in business now for 20 years and wants to give thanks to you and their hardworking and dedicated employees. Lobo Trucking takes great pride in developing a highly trained, motivated, and professional workforce. Lobo Trucking can safely and efficiently meet any fluid management needs, and Lobo Trucking is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Lobo Trucking salutes all the hardworking coaches, teachers, and students. Keep up the good job. The proud owners of Eunice Wrecker and Rental offer professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light to medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. Eunice Wrecker and Rental have over 20 years of experience. They are fully licensed and insured. Call 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental are located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248, Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners, Rosendo Caballero, a.k.a. Bernie Mac. Welcome, Rosendo.
Hello, thank you for the huge welcome there.
That's right. And, of course, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the thumb, the donut disher himself. He's
popcorn eating.
That's right.
Pickle enjoying.
That's right.
Camera running. Picking on the referee guy. That's all. He's a jack of all trades.
We've got a halftime score of 31-10 as both teams are headed back out onto the court, getting ready to start the second half. Ashton Thompson is going to throw the ball in. The young man is 3 points away from 1,000 points in his high school basketball career, a career that included a shortened freshman COVID season.
Mm-hmm. They should give him an extra year because of that.
Man, I tell you.
That'd be nice.
I say that with Chloe all the time. She got the shortened COVID freshman year,
now
the blown knee, no games all year type of thing. So it's like a double whammy. So here we go. Garcia with it, throws it down low to Gomez. He tried to flip it over to his brother. It goes off his hands, out of bounds. It'll be the first turnover for the half. Eunice only had a few turnovers in that entire
very impressive, wasn't it?
First half. Yes, it was. So Gomez up there playing
making
defense.
up for it.
Bobby Perez loses it off his leg. He's going to turn around and get onto his teammates a little bit.
So, boy, y'all help out a little bit.
There's 5 of us for a reason.
This is a team effort here.
Blevins with it, and
Get
coming
his
up behind
pocket
him
picked
was
and he
Gio
walks.
Ruiz.
Picked his pocket.
Oh, and he doubled and walked.
That's okay.
No call. 7:25 to go in the third. 31-10. Had some ugly ball here so far. We've had more turnovers in this half than we had last half. I
Last
think,
two
or at
halves,
least
huh?
we're tied. So here comes Thompson down the middle, throwing it up. Not quite. It goes into the hands of Gomez.
Nice pass.
Gomez to Garcia.
Garcia.
Garcia's shot is up, no good. Rodriguez. Garcia came up, put a little pressure on him.
Trying to
Rodriguez
get it
has
back. He said, give me that ball back.
Flips it over to Bobby. Bobby with it near the circle. Into the corner over here to Ansuarez. Tristan Ansuarez back over to Giovanni. Over to Bobby. Bobby comes over, flips it back over to Ansuarez. His shot is up. It won't go. Long rebound, not grabbed by the Cardinals. Into the hands and knocked away by
nice.
Luis Gomez. And here comes Eunice the other way. Thompson with it, out on the right wing, crosses over. I thought he was going to shoot the three, and I was about to stand up and go crazy. They throw it down
Get
low,
off his
turning
back.
around and laying it in is Gomez, and they needed to give him a call. He didn't get one, but he has
Somebody
2 more
all
points.
over him, man.
Put a saddle on that boy. They're riding it.
Eunice trying to knock it away, ends up back in the hands of Rodriguez. He thought about crossing over, kicks it back out. 13. Trying to count some points here for Jorge Gomez. He's got 13. 6:05 to go in the third. Rodriguez turns around, throws up a shot, won't go.
And a rebound.
Good job there by Jorge Gomez with the
Saved it.
rebound. He's got
Saved it.
13 points now to go with several rebounds. Blevins in the corner. He thought about it. He's going to attack off the dribble. Floats through, lays it up and in, and he goes down,
And he's
he's
still
holding
down.
something. Billy Blevins is on the floor.
I think he just knocked his breath out, Coach.
He took a shot in the
chest.
midsection. It looked like it kind of knocked the wind out of him. It scares me anytime somebody
Yeah.
lays there. I was thinking knees.
Yep.
And they're going to stop the game and sub for him.
He seems to be walking okay. I think he like.
Yeah,
to
he's
this.
grimacing. He's grimacing a little bit. So who came in for him? Jaime Castro?
Yes,
Yep.
sir. I believe so.
So we're going to have a little.
There's a little discussion over there on the floor.
So why'd you blow the
Officials
whistle?
gonna
He was
get their
hurt.
heads together.
But I couldn't blow it until they got the ball. Oh, okay. Who's screaming on the play the ball?
Having a little discussion here. It's going to be Eunice ball.
I would ask for your opinion, Charlie, but
Loving going to step
I'm not
up
sure
under
about
the
that.
I'm
full
not sure
court
about that one.
pressure. They're in the little 1-2, 1-1, a little diamond and one is what some people call it. Gomez flips a nice pass, cross court to Garcia, and it goes off his hands and out of bounds.
and he usually has for sure hands there, bud.
Turnover number 3 for the Cardinals here in quarter number 3, already matching the turnover total for
Look
the
deep,
whole
look
first
deep. That
half.
kid wide open over here.
Don't do it, red team.
He's jumping up and down.
Floating it down low to Ruiz. He skips it cross court to Bobby. Bobby going to track off dribble and knocking it away from him was
So
Luis
give me
into
that
the
ball.
hands of Jorge. Here comes Eunice. Ashton Thompson floats down the middle, throws a floater up, and he's in for 2. He's 1 point away. He's got 1 more to go for 1,000 points.
We're going to get there.
He gonna get there. He needs 1. Here comes Loving back the other way. Skipping it cross court. Let's see if we can get it to Ashton Thompson. Shot is up and good. And that is King who lays it in for 2. Ashton Thompson needs 1 point here. Let's do something to get him at this point so that I can go crazy.
Crazier.
Waiting to go crazy.
Flipping it down the court into the hands of Jaime Castro. His shot is up. It's no good. And here comes Loving back the other way. Bobby Perez with it.
What's Charlie laughing at, man? That boy's, he scares
So
me.
the kids on this side are saying air ball, and our kids are going scoreboard.
Yeah. A little back and forth. Rodriguez
back and
shot is
forth.
up. Ashton Thompson with
Push
the
it,
rebound,
push
and
it.
here he goes.
Go dunk it.
Come on,
Dunk
Ashton Thompson.
Pulls up for
He
a 3.
throws up for 3. Oh, and it won't go. Garcia
Garcia.
with the rebound.
Give it to him again.
Looking around, trying to figure out where to go with it. Jaime Castro on the right wing. Back over to Garcia. Looking toward Thompson. Thompson has it. He needs 1 point to eclipse 1,000, and he tried to pass it down to Luis Gomez. It gets knocked out of bounds.
Man, they better not take the next quarter to get that 1 point.
Yeah, I might
We'll
lose
just
if
close
they
it
do.
up, man. We'll just close it up and go home.
So looking to throw it in here is Garcia. He gets it to Jorge. Jorge goes up and gets it on the elbow, and he'll go to the line where he's been uncomfortable so far this ball game.
I think that's why he was dreading to go there.
There's Chloe Jones over there doing a little stair walk up the stairs with the crutches. Stairs and crutches, especially when you aren't allowed to have any weight on that leg, are tough. Jorge's first free throw. It
hits everything but the bottom of the net.
That's for 10 minutes, boy. Wow.
Let's get that out of your system tonight.
Multiple subs coming in here for Loving.
And the crowd goes quiet there for a second.
And the crowd gets
quiet.
Jorge's next shot is up, and it goes in. Jorge Gomez with point number 14 for him. Pushing it up the floor now is the Falcons. They throw a long cross-court pass through the hands of Lujan. Out of bounds, going to be Eunice ball in the turnover.
Slipped right out.
So Eunice trying to throw it in here. Thompson throws it in. They get it over to Castro on the right wing. He's looking, trying to get it to somebody else. Almost throws it away. Garcia saves it, keeps it in play. Flipping it back up top into the hands of Garcia. Now to Thompson. Here goes Thompson through the middle. He throws up a shot. He sinks it. And Ashton Thompson with 1,000 points on his career. That is 1,000 points for Ashton Thompson. That was number 1,000 for him.
It's going to be 1,001 because it was one.
And so now he's at 1,001 points for his career, and he'll head to the line, and his next one is up. It's no good.
Lane violation?
Ashton Thompson breaking the 1,000-point mark.
The student section went wild. They got it.
And so is the Jones section up here.
Everybody's going wild. Jimmy about had a heart attack.
Why don't we call a timeout and let him enjoy it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Ashton Thompson now with over 1,000 points in that young man's career, career that included, like I said, a shortened season his freshman year. They played either 8 or 10 games is all.
It's 5, I think.
So here they come down the floor. Up high is Braylon Jeter for the rebound. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Garcia with it.
Give it to him.
Garcia over to Thompson. Here comes Thompson down the paint. Flips it out to Braylon Jeter in the corner for three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Calvillo trying to get to it into the hands of a Loving Falcon. And here comes the Falcons. Ruiz with it. Brings it across the timeline. Flips it back over to the other side to Suarez. Looking down low. You've got Allen and Rodriguez down there confused over who's going to play what side. Lujan back out to Ruiz. They drop it down low. High-end Castro with the steal. Thompson ends up with it, gives it back to Castro, and here they come up the floor. Braylon Jeter with the pick. They kick it out to Thompson. Thompson faked, stepped in, throws up a three, and it goes in. Ashton Thompson for 3 more.
Too easy, baby.
He's got 12 points now here in this ball game. 43-12 is the score. They throw it down low into the hands of Garcia. Garcia flips it down the court to Thompson, and Thompson for another three. That one won't go.
It was close.
Pushing it up the floor. Throws up a shot. Well, I thought it was a shot. That was a pass to Rodriguez. His shot is up, no good. Jeter going to knock it out, I believe. And it's going to be Loving. Loving ball down onto their basket. 43-12 is the score. 1:51 remaining in quarter number 3. They throw up a shot, and that is good, and that is Tristan Suarez, and I believe they gave him a 3, right?
Yep. Yes, sir, they did.
So Thompson to Calvillo, cross court to Garcia. Garcia to Thompson. Braylon Jeter comes up, sets the pick. Thompson steps into a 3, and he buzzes it. Ashton Thompson for 3. That's 15 points for Ashton Thompson.
After 1,000, he said it's no big deal. We just hit him.
That's easy money. Going nonchalant, not throwing threes from anywhere.
Lujan over to Rodriguez. I thought we had a travel there. No call from the elbow. He turns around and throws up a shot. It goes in. That's Caleb Rodriguez. He's now got 6. Eunice under the pressure here as they push it to Garcia on the left side. He's going to attack, flips it over to Jeter, and Braylon Jeter drops it in for 2, and I think they're going to call a foul.
Yes, he's going to call a foul on that big old boy.
And 1.
Kevin Garcia with the assist, and Eunice extends the lead, 48-17, 1:01 remaining in the third.
That poster looks pretty cool over there, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
Too bad it's not adding his goals. That'd be nice.
With the what?
That poster over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's like we've talked about. Just not many kids have
Got that.
That's a big deal. So Jeter's free throw is up. It's no good. Big battle for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Loving. So pushing the ball up the floor is Ruiz. He comes off the pick from Allen. His shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Lujan. His putback is no good, and then they call Melanson for the foul. You know, Melanson ain't been in the game much. I wonder if he's got some injuries or something, because he usually gets good playing time. And it's late in the third, and he hadn't been in.
Don't have a clue there, Coach.
Yeah. Melanson, heck of an athlete. Lujan's first shot is up, and it is good.
And he has a couple of records himself, matter of fact, don't he?
Man, Melanson's
football field.
Yeah, he's done good things on the field. I don't know if he's got records yet, but he's done some great things. I spoke ahead of time. Sure. Yeah. He's got a shot to make some records. There's no doubt. Pushing it up the floor to Mata are the Cardinals. Mata with it on the left wing. Gets it ahead to Melanson. Melanson pulls for three. It won't go. He reached up, rubbed his head, but he steals it interception. Back. Melanson hustling back, gets the steal, pushes it ahead to Thompson. Thompson tries to pass it over to Melanson. That's usually the opposite. And ball goes out of bounds.
Oh, they blow the whistle a couple of times. They're going to recall it. It's going to be Eunice's ball because they're saying they slapped it from behind.
And they're going to give it to Loving after the debate and the discussion.
I guess he must be the chief on the floor.
24 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. I thought he palmed it and carried. They're going to call him for being out of bounds. That was Rodriguez for Loving that turned it over. 21 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Eunice leads 48-19.
Charlie says that's a makeup call.
Thompson with it. Thompson crosses over, attacks the basket,
look at that.
Floats in and lays it in for two. Ashton Thompson with 17 points. Pushing it up the floor. Ruiz has it for Loving. Gets it into the hands of Lujan. Lujan going to shoot for three. Shoots it up over the top of the backboard. Big block. There by Braylon Jeter with the block. Mata with the rebound off of that block. And at the end of 3, Eunice 50, Loving 19. The Cardinals are cruising and they are in control.
But the most important thing that happened in that quarter was what?
Ashton Thompson now breaks the 1,000-point mark in his career. He was 8 away from it coming into this game. He's now got 17 points. Ashton Thompson, congratulations, young man. We're proud of you.
To him and his parents, man. It's a beautiful thing to sit up there and watch your kid do that.
Absolutely.
Well, it's about the parents' involvement. I mean, all of this is.
We've ordered, like I said, the banners, and I can't wait for them to come in so that we can celebrate a little bit. I know, looked like somebody up there in the bleachers had one on a poster board with 1,000 on it. So I'm glad they did.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
I think that's his sister behind the poster.
That could be.
I wonder if she's the one who made it for her big brother.
That could be.
And that banner's going to look nice in the senior parade. You know that?
Absolutely, absolutely, no doubt.
Congratulations.
No doubt. Like I said, you got to recognize these kids. You got to, you got to.
Give them their props, man.
Yep. So I like it. 50-19 is the score. Getting ready to start the final quarter. The Cardinals are up by 31. Here we go. They inbound it to Perez. Perez heads over to the right side, flips it to Lujan. Lujan shuffled his feet, no call. Bobby Perez crosses over, heads over to the top of the key, throws it back to Lujan, now to Ruiz. Ruiz throws it down low to King. They give it back to him. It gets knocked away, stolen away by Hyan Castro. Castro going to stop, pop. His shot won't go. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Thompson, and then it's going to be a turnover.
He ends up with it. I don't know how, but they ended up with it, right?
You know, somebody who we hadn't seen in a while, and I don't know if he's injured, but is Blevins. Remember, he got hit in the midsection early in the third.
He never came back after that.
And he never came back. And I say that because I just saw subs go into the table, and he wasn't one of those. And Thompson going to step over. And Thompson, with 1,000 points in his career, gets a good hand. Little ovation action from the top, and Ortega with it.
No
Flips
call
it
there.
over to Mata. Mata with it on the right wing, crosses over, heads toward the basket, goes up strong, and
that was our ball.
Number 20,
That's
J.D. King.
He got fouled.
He thought he had the block. That's going to send
must have been hit with the body, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But a game like this, you can leave the Gomez, Blevins on the bench. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
kind of a blowout.
No doubt. You got Calvillo coming back in.
Crowd didn't like that call, but I thought it
And
was
neither
okay.
did the Loving coach as the official comes all the way over to have a little chat with him. And I
The
guess
ball
that's
don't
foul
run.
number 5 on that young man, which is why they didn't
Oh.
like it, because he has fouled out.
He's the one that had the
number
bloody
20,
nose earlier, too,
J.D.
right?
King. Yep.
That's a son of a girl I used to work with.
Did Mata make that shot?
Yeah.
Yes.
The first one he did, okay.
The ball
And
did
he
not
makes
lie.
the
sir.
second one. So Maddox Mata with 2 more. That young man's the son of somebody you used to work with?
Yes.
Awesome.
Used to
That's
work
what he
with
says.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes Loving, pushing it up the floor.
Lujan.
Lujan with it on the left wing. Throws up a shot, won't go.
Look
Mata
at Mata.
with the
Look at
rebound.
that super aggressiveness. Almost grabbed his head as well while he's grounding for the ball.
Telling you.
You need to be careful out there, boys. It's getting
Be
ugly
careful.
again.
So it's going to be Eunice ball. Eunice to throw it in. That'll be Mata trying to throw it in here. Got a knee brace on that left knee. Gets it into
Soriano.
Orozco.
Orozco, I'm sorry, yeah.
Kind of the same
Yeah.
family. Pushing
His
it up
mama
the floor.
Soriano.
Yep. And
Little
Ortega
angel.
trying to attack. Has it knocked from behind. My wife's in the standing
She looks
mood.
bored.
She's just standing
This
behind.
is like
Like, I'm
50
gonna
to 2. Is
stand
in the
here.
game over?
It looks like we got a timeout here. 52-19 is the score.
Give a
And,
shout
we got
out to our
timeout.
sponsors. Yes, sir. Shout out to our sponsors: Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, Eunice Health Clinic, the City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, Corner Hardware, BTA Service, Eunice Record and Rentals, Lobo Trucking, Redbird Garage, Devon Energy, and Guns Up Services, NMR Pipeline.
Good
Proud
job, buddy.
sponsors of tonight's playoff game or district game. Eunice has a good lead here, 52-19 here in the fourth quarter.
Good lead.
And earlier, the Lady Cards won.
Yep.
As
They
well,
won
so-
by almost 40.
Yes, sir, quite a bit too. Yeah, a good game.
41.
41, said Hutt.
Yeah, we got a good crowd tonight, and a lot of those kids are here to congratulate
Mr. Thompson.
Mr. Thompson on the
And then we have a
1,000th.
large crowd is here as well. We have a large crowd here as well from Lovin.
Yeah, Loving got a large crowd.
So.
Heck, they even had Rosendo rooting for him for the minute.
I did, man. 3 there from Calvillo, was it?
Yeah.
Lovin rebounds. They throw it over to Lujan. Lujan goes over for a layup, and he makes it in. Changing the score to 20, 52-20 as Calvillo goes down hard. And we got a player timeout here.
Look, he's
And Calvillo,
limping over to the
that
bench
right
there.
knee, and that's not good. He's
No,
had
it's
problems
not.
with that knee all
Football, a little bit
year.
of football, and
Yes.
in his here, you got to
Yes.
take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, no
He's
doubt.
a senior, right?
Yes, no, he's not. He's a junior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now he's going to make a big difference next year as well,
Oh, man. Yeah, that knee, that's a big deal for him. We've got to make sure we keep him healthy. And he is, we talked about in the girls' game with Howler kind of being that Draymond Green enforcer type. He's that for this team,
I agree with you.
and having a person like that is important. And so we need him to stay healthy as we.
And I think they're going to take him out of the game here.
Yeah, they did.
And they put Isaiah Hernandez comes in.
He's another one. He started a couple of games.
When Luis was sick, remember?
Yes, and I think that's the first time he's touched the floor.
Tonight, correct.
Yeah, kind of a strange deal for sure. So
Something was
Mata
going
trying
on.
to throw it in. They try to throw it in. They throw it out of bounds, and they're going to turn it over as Orozco's telling the official, hey, this guy's holding on my jersey.
Imagine that. We're going to discuss it again. I don't know why.
So going to be Loving ball after the turnover. 6:44 to go here in quarter number 4, 52-21. They throw it long up top. Perez going to go run and catch it.
I missed that one.
And he
I'm
crosses
Charlie's
it.
daydreaming.
I'm sitting there daydreaming.
Charlie's like, oh, I missed that one.
Man, they flip it up
Killing me,
top
Charlie.
to Ruiz. He drives a nice pass, and then blowing the shot was Allen, I believe.
Oh,
Ball's
that's
going to go out of bounds.
What? It's going to be Loving ball.
Yeah, they're
Wow.
going to say it's Loving
Wow.
ball.
Something.
So Loving to throw it in on the baseline. They get it into Ruiz. He's going to pull for
Nice
3.
shot.
Don't go. Mata tried for the
Oh.
board. Ends up in the hands of Lujan. And a pump fake.
And over the
Melanson
back.
has it. And they call a foul.
That was a
On
quick
22.
foul.
That's 3 for him.
Melanson with his rebound there. I believe that was his second because I thought he had one down there a while ago. 52-21.
11 still has a full court
Come
press
on,
here.
boys. Let's break this. Let's break this like
There
a
it
wet
is,
paper
yeah.
bag. That was a foul.
With the body, a foul there, huh? Just slowing the game
another
down.
one.
That's his first foul.
You know, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own way of doing
Yeah.
things, but I'm like, Loving's still trying to. Eunice is trying to get their younger kids in the game, and Loving's got the starters in for the most part, trying to trap and full court press the youngsters.
And he's doing the math.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
He's doing the math.
But if I'm over on the other side, I say, okay, well if that's the way you want to do it,
bring the
put
big dogs
starters
back in,
back
yeah.
in and run the score up to 60 points.
Yeah,
and
because
we're-
he realizes it's not a victory for him.
Oh yeah,
So he's trying to do the math, and
yeah.
that's where you have to. It's kind of
Yeah.
a chess match sometimes.
So jump in,
Absolutely.
bring them in. Let's run it.
Get them.
Shout out to our sponsors one more time in MR Pipeline, Guns Up Services, Devon Energy, Redbird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Record and Rentals, BG8 Service, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, the City of Eunice, Eunice Health Clinic, Parker Energy, and Redbird Gas. Our proud sponsors. Once again, guys, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to be able to broadcast these games, man. Home and away.
Got some people sending messages saying congratulations, Ashton. So lots of people watching saying congratulations. So
That's a
congratulations,
big
Ashton
accomplishment.
Thompson. 1,000 points brought to you by Guns Up Services. Oh, and that was
man.
a definite foul
no
as they
foul
hit
call.
Orozco. Ortega trying to flip it down low. It gets knocked out of bounds. 6:04 to go here in this ball game. 52-21. It's gotten a little rough again.
Yeah, they just not consistent at all tonight.
So
little
looking
rough,
to throw
rough.
it in over on the wing as the Cardinals. They do. They throw it up top to Orozco. Orozco pressured
Man,
by
that's a long
Luis.
throw, man. Right there.
Back to Mata. Mata going to come off the Melanson pick. Goes the other way. They get it into the corner. A shot is up. It's no good. That was Hernandez. Oh, and he walked. And he walked
Twice.
Yeah, and Lujan lays it in.
Come on, coach. Put your starters in. Let's do this.
So Mata trapped over in the corner. And that was Rodriguez. And ball's going to go back over after the jump ball. It's going to go to Loving.
Oh, did I put those points up there? I did not. The score is 23-52. I apologize, fans.
Rodriguez
listeners.
to Lujan over on the right wing. Back to Rodriguez. He throws it down low to Allen. Allen turns around. His shot goes up. It won't go in, but they're going to send him to the line.
I believe he's fouled by Isaiah. Let's see. Let's look up on the board. Yes, sir. It was his first foul.
So
There's still a
Isaiah
lot of time left in
Hernandez.
this game,
yeah,
man.
5:34, and we're not to a running clock. So
No.
it's,
You can say every play counts, right?
yeah, for sure. For sure.
I don't know. Stretch out a little
So
bit.
Allen at the line. His first free throw is up and in.
We got Garcia coming back into the
There you
game
go.
for the Eunice Cardinals.
So now Cameron Allen goes back to the line. His next free throw is up and
good
in.
as well.
Makes them both.
Oh, they're only down by 25 now, right?
52-25 is what the board shows. 5:34 to go.
A lot of basketball here left.
Yep.
You got to be smart here for
Loving
Eunice.
in the full court pressure here. They get it to Garcia. Garcia has it taken away by Ruiz. They get it back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez floats in, misses the shot, tries to put back, won't go. Isaiah Hernandez down there battling.
Yeah, it's
comes away
tough.
with the rebound, and here comes Orozco, and he's going to get fouled.
He threw an X up.
That's a hard foul.
Yeah.
So see
He
what
threw
they
that X
call
up
there.
like the Wolverine, so what's going on?
That's like a hard foul, right? X.
He's explaining to him, oh, I didn't mean to. So is that a T?
Might
I guess
be.
so.
He's
Yeah.
about to tee him up, I think. He's telling him to
Yep,
watch
he-
his mouth. He gives him the intentional, and he almost gave him a tee after the fact.
That's a flagrant foul when they do that, right?
Yeah,
That's
this is an intentional foul. So they do it like I think in the NBA they call it a flagrant
Yeah.
one, flagrant two. I think unless they've changed things, which is very possible. At our level, it's just it's an intentional foul.
It didn't appear to be that hard from here, but I think the way he grabbed him.
Yeah.
Well, and you have to make a play on the ball. I will tell you that when we played, you could run down and foul somebody to keep them from getting a shot off or whatever.
Take him out.
Man, when I was coaching, we were playing West Las Vegas, up in West Las Vegas in their tournament championship. And we were down 2 with like a few seconds to go. They were trying to run the clock out, and I told somebody to go foul them. And Jada went out and like hit somebody on the arm, and they called the intentional foul and sent them the other way. And I was livid. And I got to looking at the book, and it says if you make a play without making a play on the ball, and it's not a basketball play, that it's an intentional foul. And so per the rule, they were exactly right. And we lost that game by 4 or 5 points. And
you said 4 to 5 points or 45 points?
By 4 or 5 points,
okay.
yeah. To West Las Vegas, who at the time had won the state championship the year before, and that was at the beginning of that season. And so
we're in the bonus now.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on here. The game has gotten kind of ugly.
A lot of contact right now. A lot of very.
Yeah.
And I think the rest right now with these little fouls are calling, trying to keep
it under control a little bit. Eunice started trying to put all of their subs into the game. Loving kept the full court pressure on and kept playing hard. But then it started getting a little chippy as Isaiah Hernandez knocks down the first. And so now with 4:57 to go here in the ball game, the score's 54-25. Hernandez steps back to the line. His next one won't go. Rebounded by Lujan and Loving. Here they come pushing it up the floor. That's Ruiz with it over on the left wing. He drops a nice pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a little spin move.
Ooh,
His
a lot
shot
of
won't
contact
go.
there.
People, bodies flying everywhere.
Glasses flying.
Everything's flying.
Yeah, it's just gotten really rough and kind of ugly. And like I said, these are the games that you just have to be careful because you can sure end up with a couple of people losing tempers and throwing dukes.
We just got to make sure we keep Charlie in the stands if that goes down.
Yeah, you don't want him running out there with that camera swinging it around.
Oh, man. Make a good weapon, I think.
That tripod is holding up.
Fold that son of a gun up, be like a baseball bat.
Easy killer. Easy killer.
Rodriguez makes the
Yeah,
first, and he makes the second.
That's premeditated, too.
Yeah, it sounded pretty.
I'll fold it up.
Eunice throws it away, and Lujan lays in another one.
I'll be like, time out here.
Yeah, and Eunice loses it again, but it goes out of bounds. And Coach McBee looking at them, telling them to keep their composure. Yeah.
Well, you can't move, bud.
Ooh, we get it in at the last second, and then a foul on Ruiz as
bails him out.
That might be his fourth, maybe. I don't remember.
And that'll send Hyan Castro down
Oh,
to
it's his
shoot.
third. I mean, it's his first.
What? Wow. Maybe they start over after 10.
Start over after 10. And Hyan Castro heads to the line. Scores 54-29, 4:36 to go here. Castro's shot won't
Come
go.
on, man. Got to make those free throws.
He'll have a shot at another here in just a second.
This game's not looking good on paper, boys.
Yeah, this quarter's just gotten ugly. The next one's up and in by Hyan Castro. So here comes Bobby Perez and the Loving Falcons. Knocked away. Castro knocked it away. It ended up in the hands of Isaiah Hernandez. And so they throw it all the way down the floor to Ortega. Ortega had it knocked away, gets it back.
They're not calling any kind of fouls.
And then they call him stepping on the line. It's going to be a turnover Eunice, and it's going to go back to a Loving.
Sound like a puppy over there. Wow. Wow.
Ugly.
Wow, wow.
No, that's bow wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. All I hear is wow, 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 wow.
Eunice now adjusting into the full court pressure.
We just took him down.
Yeah.
There's an imaginary line out there.
Ruiz over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls for three. His three partially blocked, won't go. Rebounded by Ortega. And here comes Eunice.
Got a turnover.
And that is stolen away by Lujan. Lujan going to go up. And they're going to call Ortega
With the body.
with the block. And that'll send.
Come on, coach. Just put your hitters back in. Let's get this
And
thing
every time we get a foul, the time stops.
Yep. Yep.
And prolongs this game a little longer.
3:54 to go in this ball game. Lujan at the line. His first one won't go. Young man's got 6 points. Here comes Braylon Jeter back into the game.
All right.
And he comes in for Melanson.
What are they screaming?
I don't know who they're
Bobby.
hollering. Bobby or somebody. They're cheering for somebody. Next shot is up. It won't go. And
He went up
Jeter.
high.
Jeter says, give it to me.
Help him.
And they throw it down to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Ortega. Ortega floats through. Shot won't go. Rebounded by Roscoe, and he gets hammered to the floor.
He gets pushed down to the ground.
Well, he'll go to the line.
Yeah.
Double bonus.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Line it up, boys.
Yeah, it's man, this last quarter is going to take longer than the first 3 quarters combined.
We might make it home by 10:30.
Yeah.
For luck. Too bad they got no more popcorn, huh, Charlie?
Angel Orozco back
Telling
to
you.
the line. His first one goes in, and Angel Orozco has now got 2 points on this ball game. Charlie still, he done took it all down, huh?
Yeah, he done tore it up.
Angel back to the line. His next one's up. It won't go. And here comes Loving up the floor. Ruiz floats a shot over and won't go. Man, there's some hammering going on. So we ran about 5 seconds off the clock.
Now we'll shoot some
And
more
now
free
we'll
throws.
stop it and shoot some more.
This would hurt us if those guys would make the free throws.
Yeah, and you know, the bad part is half of them I hadn't even kept up with because I thought we were cruising. That shot is in there. That is number, is that 10? Is that on Suarez?
Yes, sir. That's the one who got the flagrant foul, amigo.
So he's now got 4 points. Tristan and Suarez, he goes back to the line. His next one will go in. He's got 5 points. And it looks like Loving's going to take a
Timeout here.
timeout here. They're going to take a full timeout. Got to draw up that 25-point play here with 3:34 to go in the ball game.
I wouldn't doubt if you try to draw something up. Shout out to our sponsors: Eunice Health Clinic, Park Energy Service, Red Bird Gas, NMR Pipeline, Guns Up Services, Devon Energy, Red Bird Garage, Lobo Trucking, Eunice Wrecker and Rentals, BGA Services, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, and the City of Eunice.
We done went so long the cheerleader done got tired. They run out of cheers to do.
They done did them all, huh?
That's probably true.
Leonard's going for a stretch himself over there.
Lynn went and got some coffee. He's like, I got to have something to keep me awake.
I'm going to take me a nap. Give me a cup of coffee. And Mr. Lynn.
Zoom in on that, man.
I got him. He's there.
Leonard Skinner White, Lee County Sports Hall of Fame inductee.
He's the man.
We'll have that ceremony early sometime this year. We're excited for him. Lynn White, man. You know, people don't realize, they look over there and see Leonard sitting in his chair, nice and quiet. That man was a sports phenom in his young days. Played football for the University of New Mexico. Hobbs Eagle under Ralph Tasker, running the Ralph Tasker press. Man, there is some contact going.
Like we're going to bow up at each other.
Oh, yeah. And what's funny is Ruiz is kind of laughing at Ortega. I don't condone violence by any means, and you don't need any of that stuff, but I don't know that Ortega's the one that you want to get involved in violence with.
Yeah, he probably would.
Because he's one of the most physical dudes on this team. I mean, in football, he's like a smasher. He's the dude coming up to hit people.
I think that other kid would be out on the wrong end of that one.
I wouldn't think that would be a very... Isaiah Hernandez with the rebound and the putback for 2. 58-31, 3:15 to go here in the fourth.
You're going to call it right now? Why?
All the travel, 58-31. In comes Melanson for
So we get
Hernandez.
the sub in or what?
So fourth quarter, 58-31 is the score.
I'm all
3:13 to go.
I had a Charlie moment.
Melanson with it. He's going to run over.
Oh,
my
gosh.
Man, that looked ugly, too.
I think he took the worst end of it.
Yeah, it kind of came down
Awkward.
yeah. Man, that always scares me. Oh, and now we got...
Hold on. What we got? Oh, we got to shoot. Do they shoot on a...
It's an offensive foul. So
What's he have a 5 up for?
I don't know if he's
break
shooting
here.
on an offensive foul.
Well, I know Melanton's not had 5 fouls.
Well, I think what he's saying
Oh, he
is that
wanted
there was
to
5
shoot.
fouls, so it'd be a 2-shot foul. I don't know. I don't think you shoot on an offensive foul, but maybe you do. That may be something else. And knocking it away was Orozco. Kicked back into the hands of Ruiz. Now on Suarez, drops it down low to Lujan. He has it knocked away behind Castro, battling back into the hands of Ruiz. Bobby Perez with the ball. He turns around, throws up a shot, won't go, and
that's
they're
gonna
going
be
to call the foul.
on Milan tonight.
Yep.
Yep, it sure
Yep.
was.
Yeah.
Well, that's only 2 on him. He's good.
Saul Rascon back home listening, sending me some
Saul.
messages.
The ball don't lie.
58-31 is the score, 2:51. This quarter, I bet you, has taken an hour. What seems like an hour.
It's like an NBA game.
Man. Shot
No,
is
in
up,
the NBA
it's
game, the
no
seats are a lot
good.
comfortable.
Ortega with the rebound, and here goes Ortega headed the other way. Throws a cross-court
Oh,
pass to
almost the other
Orozco.
way.
Orozco for 3.
Oh.
His 3 won't
and out.
go.
Over to Reese, kind of carries there. Stop, pop, drop, throws a 3, misses it.
Rebounded by
Back-
Castro.
Keep on running, boys. The clock's running. You
Castro
run.
just goes
This
right
is
through the
just like
whole
a
team,
sloppy-
drops it down to Milan.
sloppy half.
It's
Or
like,
60.
what do you call it, the pickup games on a
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Why's Melanson? Melanson always throws me off because he, in the beginning of the year, I think he was 21, and now he's 1. So Braylon Jeter with a big high rebound.
Oh, he just got
Oh.
pocket picked by a little floater.
Bobby Perez
He
lays it
ain't
in
happy.
for 2.
He ain't happy.
No.
Ortega heading up the right side. They're going to say he dribbled out of bounds, I guess. Isaiah Hernandez comes in. Jeter going to step off.
Oh, Saul was a baller back in the day, too, man.
Yeah, he could play some hoops.
Oh,
He
Mr.
was a hooper.
Rascon.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have been at 1,000 points. Probably not, but maybe.
You never know.
We'll have to ask him.
Probably made about 400.
Isaiah Hernandez with the
Oh.
rebound. Shot up, no good.
Ain't got 11, can't make nothing. Oh, they made that one, huh?
You just unjinxed him.
Back in.
What do you call it?
And we just threw it deep, and the ball goes out of
Way
bounds. And the clock stops again with 1 minute and 38 seconds. The score is 60-35 here in the 4th quarter. And we've been in this quarter for like 20 minutes now.
No, man, no.
Like an hour.
Yeah.
I was being generous.
I think my wife left like halfway
She
through
said, I
this
brought
quarter.
you your glasses, I'm out.
Like she left and she's already had a nap and woke back
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So Loving with the ball. This is Ruiz. He crosses over, kicks it over to Bobby Perez. He's going to dribble through the left side, drops a little pocket pass, backs up to Ruiz, and then he throws it down low to Perez, who lays it in for 2.
Got to throw it in, hand. Throw it in, bud.
Oh, gets stolen away. Rodriguez with the shot won't go. Rebounded by Hyan Castro, and then now we're pushing the other way. Eunice with it into the hands of
Isaiah, deep 3.
Hernandez. Rebounded by Luan, and here they come. You don't want to let them break that 20-point mark.
Man,
that
we're
hurts
close.
you. Castro with it, pushing it up the floor. They get it to Melanson. He has his shot blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, that plus-minus, we've talked about it for years, but the plus-minus differential in Max Preps uses a 20-point. So you get points for up to 20 in your victories, and you need those 20. So it's back down to 23. Somebody was tying their shoe. So Eunice to throw it in. Castro gets it into Hernandez. Hernandez for 3. 3 won't go. Rebounded. And so here comes Loving back the other way. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded behind Castro.
We're just throwing stuff up.
Man, like I said, this looks like
Nobody can
pickup
make it on
ball
either
at
side.
oh
30
my
seconds.
gosh, his own teammate knocked it
He
out of his
smiles
hands.
about it.
Rodriguez,
At least they're having fun, right?
his teammate's like, you just took that from me.
That was
He's
my
mad.
assist.
Ortega with it. He's running down the floor. His shot's up. It won't go. Man.
10 seconds.
I don't even know what to say.
I think everybody's worn out.
Yeah.
The kid said, I'm done.
So Rodriguez going to dribble over, hand it to somebody, and they're going to call it a game. At the end of this one, Eunice 60, Loving 37. The highlight of the game, Ashton Thompson breaks the 1,000 point marker.
Man.
Congratulations, Ashton. I'm interested to see where Billy Blevins' numbers are. I would encourage someone to add them up and just see where they're at. I don't know where they're at, but I would like to see where they're at. I'll take a look at the rest of the girls, but I believe Alina's the only one close right now, and she should catch that 1,000 point mark here in the next couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. Definitely got a shot.
Definitely.
In that game, Jorge Gomez with 13, Luis Gomez with 2, 4, 5, Isaiah Hernandez with 3, Billy Blevins with 9, Maddox Mata with a couple, Braylon Jeter with a couple, Angel Orozco with a couple, Hyan Castro with 1, Kevin Garcia with 3, and Ashton Thompson with 17 points. Any final thoughts?
We got to remember them points at the end of the game. I mean, Eunice came out here and did a beautiful job. They dominated most of the game. It doesn't appear like that on the scoreboard, but they dominated most of the game.
Yep.
all I gotta say.
Double victory.
Yes,
nothing wrong with that. Makes a good weekend.
Yeah. We're proud of Ashton. They're doing a little celebration down there for him in the corner with some balloons and whatnot. For Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.